Hey all, J-Man here. I just want to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hello, Legionnaires. It's Transformers time. All right. Transformers, Super God Masterforce, Season 1, the first 10 episodes. I just watched episode 10 right now before starting. We got lots to talk about. It's going to be fun. This is a crazy one. I brought a lot of toys out for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 toys to show you. 3 of them are based on Super God Masterforce. One of them is a vintage from that time. And one of them is a random toy that I just brought out because I just opened him the other day. And he's awesome. So I wanted to show him to you. Okay. But let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the Action Elite Live. And we're going to be talking about one of the greatest films of all time. And that is Your Hunter from the Future. So that's going to be on my buddy Owen's channel, The Action Elite. The link to The Action Elite is in the description of this video, plus all my other videos that I do. They're good friends of mine. So make sure you guys join us tomorrow for Your. I have the Your theatrical poster, the full soundtrack on CD, and every lobby card in both sizes. The 8x10 lobby card and the I don't know what the next size is. Both lobby cards, the full set. Love Your. I have a Your Facebook group. So if you're a fan of You're the Hunter from the Future, join the Facebook group. We do a lot of random stuff on there. I'll put a link up to the Facebook group if you guys. It's just called Yours World. So where's my Your group here? Why is this not coming up right away? Come on. You'd think it would just pop up here. Hold on. Seriously, it's not gonna let me. Yours World. There we go. All right. There's a link to it. If you're on Facebook, of course. So there you go. Okay. And then Friday, Fantastic Fridays, the finale, the last of the Fantastic Fridays. I'm almost done reading these issues. So that's it. This is the last one this Friday. But then the next Friday, we're doing Imperious Rex. And then the Friday after that, we're starting Earth's Mightiest Fridays with Avengers. So that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's thank the channel members. These are the Legionnaires. We got Dan, Sean, Steven, Brennan, Mark D with a C, RR, Philip, Esvon82, Digger Jim, Legion of Comics, and Quagnar. And of course, our lifelong buddy, Legionnaire, Mike Alonzo, Clobberin Times. He wasn't a big Transformers guy, but we shout him out because he's a Legionnaire anyway. So there you go. Okay. Let's bring in someone who is a Transformers guy.
Hey. Finally here, man. Super God Masterforce. We did the series.
Yeah.
We did Headmaster. This is crazy, man. Now it's like into this stuff. It's awesome.
Wow. And then I've got Victory, and then I've got the Unicron trilogy too. So
yeah, we could do all that. Beastmasters, Beast Wars. Yeah,
we'll do that. We're gonna do that for sure. Yeah. Joe Dog was here first. How's it going? Got the what did you buy? Got the complete original series. Oh, nice.
Buy that box, the new one. Yeah.
Yep. That's a great purchase.
That's cool. Yep.
Batman and Superman should not be fighting each other. They're the world's fighting. They shouldn't be fighting. Don't fight. Why can't we all just be friends and be cool with each other? You're gonna read Doom Patrol. Oh, I like Doom Patrol.
Yeah,
I do like Doom Patrol. Yeah. You've been listening to the Beatles. Well, you've been listening to the Beatles more than I have. I am not a Remember, there's a deleted scene from Pulp Fiction where Vincent, which is John Travolta's character, Vincent says, he goes, there's two kinds of people in the world. This is the Tuco from the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. There's two kinds of people, my friend. Yeah. So he goes, there's two kinds of people in the world. There's the Elvis people and there's the Beatles people. He's like, now the Elvis people can like some of the Beatles stuff, and the Beatles stuff people can like some of the Elvis stuff. But in one, you have to pick one as your main thing. It's like, and it goes, and then that is like that sets the course of your life. So I think I'm an Elvis person. Not that I particularly like Elvis I just like his style. Like what came from Elvis is the stuff that I'm more pumped up for than what came from the Beatles. Does that make sense?
Yeah, more pop and stuff. I don't know. Beatles, like, you can't escape them, and I admire them, but like I've always kind of like, how did this become popular? Like, no offense to them.
Oh my God.
Because 50s rock is a lot different than that. And then I guess that was just, they're a bit more polite and stuff, and they came in, but, something like Paperback Writer, it's like, huh? I don't get it. But hey,
I don't know what that is. Is that a song?
It's a song, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll show some of the toys later on, but I did open this sucker up.
That's awesome. So what is that from?
So this is Earthrise Ultra Magnus.
Yeah.
I have the movie Ultra Magnus, and I have the original.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, Comic Vet, how's it going, man? I heard about what's going on, man. We're praying for you, buddy. Like, I know you'll give us updates. I won't say anything here, but guys, make sure you are subscribed to the Comic Vet, though. He does like insane comic, like he has a comic army box, which is like insane. You actually can stop collecting comics and then just win his he'll just catch you up on whatever you missed.
Yeah.
It's like, even if I were to win the comic army box, I actually couldn't accept it because it's too much. It's like, I'd feel guilty accepting the entire thing. I'm like, no, I can't take it. It's too much. My channel giveaways are a t-shirt, which I don't even ship. I don't even ship it. My guy, like Eddie, ships it for me.
Yeah.
Comic Vet, that's his channel. Make sure you subscribe. Go subscribe right now and then come back. I'll leave that up there for a while. Anyways, so yeah, so this was Earthrise or Kingdom or whichever. I don't remember what it is. It's it's pretty damn large. Like, I don't know what I can show you as a comparison, or I don't have anything around here but like it's like very thick. Like he's a thick.
Yeah, so when he transforms into the truck,
it's
the complete thing without it being a trailer and a cab, right?
Right. It is the trailer.
It's all of it. Yeah,
it's all of it. All of it at one. Yeah, it's all of it.
Yeah.
So like you've got your you get your I've got the 86, which is the movie version.
Right.
And you can see there's the original. There's G1 Ultra Magnus. You see him?
Right. There he is. Yeah.
Right. What are you saying, jalapeno? I don't do jalapeno. I do like pineapple and bacon is good. Yeah. Hot sauce? No hot sauce unless it's like tacos or something. And then I got this guy. I'll re-show. And then I got this guy too. So this guy is one. I don't know if it's Hydra or Buster because he's one of his same.
It's Buster. It's Buster, but in the cartoon, those blue
colors
are red.
Yeah. The colors are different.
Yeah, my toy was that basically.
Yes, I know.
G1 was that.
G1 of this.
So when I saw this, I was disappointed that he's recolored. I was like, why did you do that?
I like the toy colors better. Actually, the toy that you had, I really like that toy.
Yeah.
Like both those guys are really
Yeah.
nice. I wouldn't mind getting G1 of those guys. It's very
Yeah, I
nice.
don't know. I sold him, and I'm like, I kind of regret it now because now everyone sells the two of those guys as one thing for an expensive price.
Right.
So yeah,
We know you're kidding. We know you're joking around. And
yeah.
then this guy. So this guy was never released. This toy was released, but not the G1 Pretender of Metalhawk was never released in Canada in North America.
Okay.
He only has a Japanese. I've got the book here, and I checked, and
Yeah.
he was never released. So they released the other guys. So I do have Wave Rider.
Yeah. That's cool. And he looks like the guy too.
So I have Wave Rider. But yeah,
I guess that's Diver. The thing, yeah, we're gonna get into it, but like, there's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of renamings and other characters, like all the Headmaster Juniors, like the Autobot ones, are completely different characters in the States. They're recolored, the same toy, but it's a recolored and renamed guy, right? So
So what? Okay, let's look at. Oh, is that everybody right here? Yeah, that looks like everybody right here. This is a nice picture. So who's this big guy? We haven't seen him yet.
I don't know. I don't know who that is. There's a combiner we haven't seen yet. Well, we see him in the intro all the time.
Right. That's the Seacon guy, right?
King Poseidon, as they call him in Japan, but he was released here as Piranacon, I think.
Okay. I'm trying to find this book in PDF so I could share it with people on the screen because I can't. I'm trying to find this one as a PDF, this toy guide one.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah. But I don't have a PDF of it, so I can't share it. I can't share it with the chat to show you guys. Like, I have that art. We've got that art book or whatever.
The art one, yeah.
But that's not going to tell us what's released or whatnot, right? Like,
if you know the name, I didn't dig out my guide. I should have brought it down, but yeah.
Oh man, there's Power Master Optimus Prime, the best toy of all time.
Yes, in here he was Optimus Prime. There he was Ginray.
Ginray, yeah, based off the human name.
Yeah,
okay, so do you have the synopsis for these episodes, or?
Yeah, let me get to it.
Yeah. So I made a mistake. I started to write the episode names down, and then I kind of messed up how I wrote them, and then I was just like, okay, screw it. I'm just putting episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, let me just. Oh, here they are. All right. Rise up, pretenders.
Yes.
The sudden reappearance of the Decepticons on Earth forces the long-hidden Autobot pretenders to drop their human disguises and rejoin the fight.
Right.
And just when you think that this is far removed from the other Transformers, they do link it up later on.
Okay.
With well, you saw it with Chromodome, like they always.
Oh, Chrome Dome is in it. Yeah, Chrome Dome is in it. Yeah.
Chromodome. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's Metal Hawk.
Yeah, as colorful as he is in that cartoon.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. I thought that was released here. I guess not.
No, it wasn't. 100%.
Yeah.
100%, because the only packaging in this, and it even says on here. That's what I was trying to see if I couldn't find him. This is 1988. 1988's release, and he was not in there. So I don't know if you have this. I think you have this book, but yeah, here's the two guys that you were talking about. I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to see them like this, but like,
right. Yeah,
those are the two guys that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And they're awesome. The Dreadwind and Dark Wing, and Wing when they form together.
Yeah.
But the Pretenders here. So yeah, it says so you've got your Cloudburst, Wave Rider, and Landmine. So this is Wave Rider right here.
Yeah.
This is Wave Rider.
But he's Diver in the cartoon.
In this cartoon, they call him Wave Rider, though.
It depends what you're watching. So, in the DVD that we got was changed to try and reflect as much Americanisms as possible.
Yes,
So
that's what I'm
it's
watching.
like Autobots is like Autobots and Decepticons are used, but they're
Right.
literally saying Destrons.
Destron.
And Cybertrons,
I know they
right?
say
Yeah.
Destrons. Yes.
Yeah.
James Coleman, Power Master. Oh, you're 100% right, buddy. 100%, man. Damn best.
Yeah.
Okay. So an exclusive large pretender to Japan was Metal Hawk. Metal Hawk was a central character in the Japanese fiction. This character has since transcended and become part of the Hasbro comic continuity, courtesy. And
Yeah.
then
Of course.
It was Japan only.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's in the new comics. I know that. Yeah.
The other guys, so Bomber. So I'm watching the DVDs. I'm not watching anything online because I bought these DVDs. I may as well watch them, and I appreciate that they tried to go back and fix the names.
It's like Skullgrin and all that stuff.
Yeah, so it's Bomber, Skullgrin, and Submarauder.
Yeah. So the Japanese was Blood, Duros, and Gilmer.
Yeah.
They really went to town. The thing was that this was Japan's stake in this now. It's like,
right.
And it's funny because it's Toei animation, but it looks unleashed. It's like they're now out from under the design tropes of the American show. Because like that's what Headmasters was. It was trying to still do that kind of thing. But now they're like more free and loose. There's like more angles and like motion and stuff going on. The animation's incredible, actually. It's pretty good, for 1988.
I mean the Decepticons being these demon monsters. Okay, so wait, so the Pretenders, that's the first. So we're introduced to all these guys.
Yeah. They attack ships and things.
Yes.
Well, that's very dramatic too. And then the Pretenders come out hiding. They're just normal human guys that walk around. Yeah. Like, hey, I'm polite and stuff. And there's a Wolverine man.
I posted that on Instagram. I said Wolverine is in. I didn't know Wolverine was a pretender or whatever.
Yeah.
So you've got all those guys, and then the Decepticons. Okay, yeah. So and then we see Shuta.
Yeah.
Shuta. It was Cap in this one.
Not yet. They encounter him in the second episode. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Shuta is in Japan Go Shooter. But in the States was Siren. Was the headmaster. And that's the thing, right? But the thing is, I think Siren was differently colored. I could be mistaken. It's a police car. Yeah. Yeah,
so so let's go. I'm just gonna use Masterforce, and then let me see Shuta. Yeah, that's him, and then there's his car.
Yeah.
Hey, E-Man. Boom.
Hey, man. Anyone who watches these shows plays the same game. Like, we tried to do this with Headmasters. If this came to America to promote the toys because a lot of these toys were being sold at the time. If this came to America to promote those toys, this show, but dubbed English, with the Sunbow songs, the Sunbow like background music and stuff, would it be a hit? I would watch the shit of it, but I think it wouldn't be because there's a lot of human stuff in it, and I think people would be confused. Like people would be like, "Where's the Transformers?" There's no equivalent to Megatron or Galvatron in this. It's Devil Zed. It's like it's so different,
It's very different. I'll give some. Okay, so that was episode 1. Really, you're just introduced to everything. So what's going on, guys, is that there's these pretenders. You actually get introduced to a lot of things very quickly in this series, and you have to be on top of your game. You never got around to watching any of these Japanese. They're dope.
They're dope.
I just want to see more of Star Saber.
That's Victory. Yeah.
Yeah, you got. So we're gonna get to that one. In like a few weeks, but these are all really awesome. Now, I personally like this a lot, but I'm not sure if it would have done well. I might say no. I was talking about this with my wife in the sense that when we're looking at all of the Transformer stuff, I believe Headmasters, if the full thing was in America, that would have been super pumped.
It would have been epic. Yeah.
It would have been epic with the voices, all your English voice dubbed.
All the guys, Starscream's Mac.
Starscream, and have the full soundtrack of the cool sounding, synthy, whatever music. Headmasters would have been 10 out of 10. Forget that Rebirth crap. Get rid of it fully. Do Headmasters. And then that to me would have been the conclusion of G1. And that would have been a hard stop.
Yeah.
Season 1, season 2, movie to bridge between 2 and 4 or 3. Season 4 is Headmasters, no Rebirth, done. That's your G1. This is very weird because you got kids all of a sudden, they're Headmasters. So the kids become Headmaster Juniors, which they're really just Headmasters. Like the only reason they're juniors because they're kids, but they're really Headmasters. The Power Masters, which are called God Masters. God Masters are the engine guys who we'll get to later on as we go through these episodes, and the Pretenders. So you start with the Pretenders, where you have 4 human guys that are actually robots. And the problem is that each human guy is a regular man. So he's a regular person. Then that guy he goes suit on, and then he goes suit on or whatever.
And the suit guy that you have.
And then it becomes this guy. But this guy is a human. This guy's a human in an exosuit. Then that exosuit,
Vetmaster,
yeah. You're the Vetmaster, right? Vetmaster, they've got the power to survive. Okay, no, so then that guy, so that guy then says Pretender, and then he becomes the robot that you would see in the shell of that guy, and then that thing transforms.
Now they never show a shell opening up to reveal the robot like the toy does. They just it pixelates and moves it over here and becomes the robot or whatever.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be inside. Yeah, it's not supposed to be inside. He morphs.
He just becomes it. Yeah.
He becomes it. He morphs it. So think about it as though they have some sort of like matrix or some kind of thing, which holographic technology that makes that. So he's really the robot.
Pretend it's Sentai.
Right. Pretend it's like Sentai. Yeah, but there's 2 levels of Sentai because then that guy can transform as well. So it would be like Power Rangers if Power Rangers Zords were with we're with the like guy. Yeah. Like it's not like the Red Ranger becomes the he doesn't become the T-Rex, but let's pretend he did become the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's like so many levels of transformation. You're like, okay, what's going on here? Like the Pretender, so they're regular humans and they get their suit, and then that suit reveals the real robot, which is huge.
Yeah.
In the toy, the robot is in that shell, but that's the only way they could visualize that.
Right.
So it is complicated. And you start to lose track. And I start to say, like, why don't you just always be the Transformer?
Yeah.
The problem is
hiding among the. I think they kind of hint that they have day jobs and things too.
No. Why is there a suit on? Like, just become
for the toy. It's just for the toy.
It's just for the toy.
Yeah.
And the problem is it breaks narrative because it's like, okay, I understand you're a Pretender, so you're actually a robot. You're a Transformer who can shrink down and look like a human because of some sort of disguise matrix or something.
Right.
Well, then turn back to the robot. Like, why are you going to an exosuit? They never just fight in the exosuit alone that much. They go right to the robot form. So it's just an extra transformation sequence, and it's only because of the toy.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that the Decepticon Headmasters do, but then again, they're Headmasters. They're not the Pretenders.
Right. Now,
because those Headmaster guys run around and do stuff in their suit, in their thing. So
they do. The Decepticon bad guys, Bomb Burst and Skullgrin and Sub
Yeah.
Marauder, they are
Yeah.
always those monsters,
Because they look cooler. That's
right?
why. Yeah.
So let's go Masterforce Bomb Burst, who I must
They
absolutely
do
own.
transform, but yeah.
Yeah, he transforms. He becomes this thing.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
But you never see him as a normal guy because he's just a monster all the time. So he only has 3 levels: monster, robot, jet. That's it.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas Metal Hawk
Yeah.
has normal
Human,
man,
then armored human, then
then
robot,
robot,
then
then
whatever robot turns into. Yeah.
yeah. Oh my!
Yeah.
I mean, you're like, this is insane. Like, I'm okay because I like complicated stuff, and it makes me feel happy about myself when I understand what's going on. And then I feel very happy when someone doesn't know what's going on. They're like, wait, what is he now? Like, right now he's the suit master. It's like, but is he a transformer? No, he's not a transformer yet, but he is a transformer. But he hasn't shown that yet. It's like,
but he's not a transformer.
he's not a transformer yet. He's it's like, okay. It's just like, but like, these guys look awesome. Like this guy.
Yeah, they look wicked. Yeah, he's got like hands or something here that I think the toy does that too. Yeah, that's a different toy, but yeah.
Yeah, no, this toy is the best. I'm gonna for sure get this.
I remember when it was like something like Titan's Return or something like that. They had Skullgrin.
They
in
did.
One of those, and I was like, oh my god, Skullgrin! Like I knew what it was right away. I was like, well, they're really going back to the G1 guys, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, so here, this is the one that they came out with Legacy. I didn't like this.
No, because he's not a pretender. He's got the head. That's all.
He's got the head. That's now. I do like my Metal Hawk because Metal Hawk looks like Metal Hawk, and they transform. So all they got rid of was the shell. But he's normal size. Like, he's like a good size. This Metal Hawk. James, did you know that Takara Tomy is releasing Transformers Masterpiece Gatai or whatever is releasing a Super Genrai? Oh no, let me see.
Genrai, yeah. I'm sure it's like one of these Hasbro Pulse bull crap things. Well, no, it's Takara, so it's not. Takara's gonna be like a.
Well, here's the look at that thing, man. That's crazy. Okay, so we haven't got to that guy yet.
Okay, so
2.
Pardon?
Okay, episode 2. Oh, what did you think of episode 1? Did you have any other thing else to say? We just kind of talked
just like the animation is way stepped up. Obviously, Japan wanted to do their own thing. They're going to go heavily into this whole theme of humans being transformers. Yeah, it's like if I could think of anything. Oh yeah, and also this takes place right after Headmasters, but in Headmasters they took great pains to further the whole future thing from season 3, which was Transformers 2010 in Japan.
Yeah.
But here it just looks like modern day Earth. Screw it. Like they just dropped all that crap. It's like, I don't know. It's whatever. It's after Headmasters, but don't ask us if it's in the future. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So episode 2.
So Terror. The Decepticons manhunt. The Decepticons transform human corpses into undead destroids. That's the Japanese thing.
That's a Japanese name.
And then attack the island nation of Karen, where everyone wants to speak to their manager.
No!
When
the Decepticons invaded Karen, everyone went and spoke to the. It's like they're like, we don't want you. Let me speak to the Decepticon manager. Let me speak to Lord Giga.
Who's your manager? It's like,
who's your manager?
Well, it's this guy. Where the Autobots must team up with the island's Prince Cab to save the day. This is the whole stereotype that we don't really understand in Japan of like the islands around them having native life they think are savage. It's like in King Kong versus Godzilla. They go to that one island and it's all these savage guys, and it's like, who are they making fun of here? Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's all Japan, right?
Yeah, it's
like
all
islands.
Yeah.
So, well, I gotta tell you, I'm sitting here nicely, getting relaxed to watch some Transformers cartoon. All of a sudden, they break into a morgue and reanimate dead bodies and turn them into zombies. I was like,
awesome.
Oh,
and they're like doing super damage. They're like, they're like They're like killing people and stuff.
I'm like, I don't think this is Transformers. I put the wrong disc in. It's like, what is going
It's
on?
humanoids.
It's it wasn't humanoids. I was like, holy shit. Well, I was like, well, this is just the damn best.
And they all have Decepticon symbols on them. It's
yes,
so awesome.
the zombies. There's zombies, legit zombies.
They're real zombies. Yeah.
You forgot we were going live? Oh, come on, help me out. So zombies. There's like that deep in Atlantis, and it's like Peru or whatever. They're hunting the humans. There's like the cab who's the jungle kid or whatever. He's got blue hair. I don't know why they have blue hair. Isle of Gods. What else? He's there's the observatory attack.
Professor was.
Yep.
Yeah. So Shuda's professor, Shuda's father, the professor Shuda, was introduced in episode 1. So he dies in this one.
Yes.
So this is Japan. So I mean, we're gonna get into it more, but characters die. Characters get really badly injured too. There's a lot more violence in these things.
Yeah.
And you see like bystanders pretty much die in some of these Decepticon attacks and things. So he dies and he hands Shuda a key, a giant ass key. And then later that's going to be for their new headquarters. But anyways, so Shuda's now alone and raised by these Transformer guys, the Pretenders.
The Pretenders.
Yeah.
I'd say the Decepticon headquarters is bloody awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find a picture of the headquarters. Let's say Decepticons maybe base or something or what? Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
This was awesome.
That's Devil's Head, yeah. He's in a whole bunch of stuff after this.
Oh, Overlord. This is the guy I sold.
Oh, yeah.
I should have kept him. I didn't realize he was going to be this. Like, I didn't realize he was going to be in this. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I had this exact one.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen him. What did your Jamaican friend say again? My Jamaican friend? What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't remember. I had a Jamaican friend. He was awesome. I just like the accent. And that's why I like Bushmaster in that Luke Cage part 2.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Truth, what's going on, brother? Did you see the Crypto? Hey. Yeah, you must have seen Crypto.
Yeah.
You saw Crypto, I'm sure.
The Crypto picture? Yeah.
I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but someone sent it to me. He said something in the cafeteria. Oh, brush your teeth with CLR.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wow, Skeptic remembers that better than I do.
Wow.
He said, "Brush your teeth with CLR" in the Jamaican kind of accent. It was awesome. Yeah. If you're still here in about like 20 minutes, I'll tell you what happens to a dog in this cartoon.
Yeah,
I've never seen this happen to an animal in a kid's cartoon before, and I was like, well.
We teased it last night.
We teased it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about kicking, man.
There's gonna be some kicking ass. Stuff. I'm gonna clip that as a. I'll give credit for Crypto. Yeah, Crypto looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
At this point, I'll say this officially and we'll move on. I need to just see the movie because there's some things that I hear that I don't like. There's some things that I hear that I do like. There's some things that look cool to me. There's some things that don't look cool to me. I don't know anymore. I'm pretty much done discussing it. I'll watch the movie when it comes out. Sean and I are going to see it first day, of course.
Yeah.
Steven's going to come. Owen from Action Leads. We're all going to go see this movie. It's
probably going to be the full roster, like the Super Friends will be there.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. So, and Absolute Batman was awesome, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I know it sold 250,000 copies and printing two. Okay. The second printing how does this work? The second printing is not out yet. It's already sold out and it's into third printing. It's like, what the heck?
They were doing a second printing before the first printing came out.
They do
Yeah.
second, third, fourth printings no matter what. Transformers 1 is on like its 11th printing. That's not a joke. I didn't make that number up. It's something like that.
Yeah, it's because they do it with a new cover, and sometimes those printings are worth more than the first because they want the
Correct, because the cover, yeah.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9 out of 10, Joe Dog. Remember, you have to think about these people. If someone's getting mad over Absolute Batman, they're absolutely insane. It's a new universe.
Yeah.
It's not people. I think people got confused and thought this was the real Batman. It's like, it's not the real Batman. It's completely different. It's a different take. So if it's a different take, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, people were getting upset that they changed the race or something. I was like, yeah, but it's a different universe. Who cares? I know that it's a different universe as the get out of jail free card, but
yeah,
still Masterforce. Yeah. Oh man, how's it going? Comic Relief Crusader.
Classic. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So, okay. I mean, this second episode with zombies, I can't believe there's zombies, for Christ's sakes. I'm like, seriously.
Awesome. They come to the conclusion that they want like living zombies, so we'll see those later. But he's like, "Oh, reanimating corpse isn't that good." It's like, "Well, it is to me, and bring back more of those guys." But Devil Zed is like, "No, they don't reveal that's Devil Zed yet." But
so who's Devil? Yeah, who's Devil Zed? Let me see.
He's an entity from space that controls the Decepticons. Later on, they established that Scorponok is in space fighting space Autobots. Basically, everyone who got ousted from Earth, everyone who left Earth after Headmasters is all now fighting in space. So
is this not Victory? This guy?
This guy's not Victory. No.
This guy's not in Victory.
Oh, this guy? No, it's a Dezaris is in Victory.
Oh, okay. It looks like the Victory guy.
People call him Deathsaurus, but yeah.
Deathsaurus, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was awesome. Cool. Let's look at the other guy, Submarauder. Yeah, I mean, this guy's pretty awesome too. I like sea creature guys.
Yeah.
This guy's wicked. I need to buy all these. I think I have.
Yeah, this is classic. I know they're attacker technically, but this is classic Hasbro to me. Like I think of summer 1988 when I when I see these guys.
The summer is magic. Oh,
because the thing is that the commercial, like, we didn't get cartoon support for all this stuff, but the commercials were basically the cartoons for us, and they played them all the time. If you watch any cartoon in the 80s, they were playing the Transformers commercials. Pretenders hide the Transformer inside.
Yeah, he is in there, and I'm not gonna open him up because it took me forever to get this guy.
It takes a bit to do it.
I don't want to mess him up. But yeah, no, Metal Hawk, man. This is on Amazon right now. I strongly suggest getting this. It's like super pumped. And it's a very good toy. Like, it's very solid. And this guy is the recolored. This is Dread Wind, I think. Pretenders are stupid. Yeah. Oh,
so now by the end of this episode, we have Cab, we have Shooter.
Boo.
Boo.
Give me a thumbs up if you agree that Transformers is awesome, and go to Skeptic's channel and give him a thumbs down. I'm just joking. I'm not Simulu. Don't do that.
What an idiot.
Thumbs up. Thank you. All right. Yeah. No. I like all three of these guys.
Yeah, they're great. Well, Skullgrin is always my favorite because he looks cool.
Skullgrin, yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought they're all really neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you have anything to say about episode 2, or?
I didn't have anything more to say about it. Yeah, the animation is cool once again. And there's some cool brutality from the Decepticons as well. And like a lot of this stuff, there's a lot of human interaction. Like, it feels more full here, because in the old Transformers cartoons, they were always in a field somewhere, or the pyramids, or a mountain. Here, They're always in the city, and there's always like mega Superman 2 battles. It's like there's
a lot of battles.
Buildings are getting destroyed, and people are being like running all over the place. They have to like rescue guys and stuff. It's pretty. It makes it feel more epic. Yeah. Like there's stakes involved, right? So
yeah, for sure. All right, episode 3.
kidnapping the targeted jumbo jet. That's what it's called. Seeking live humans for their destroyed experiments, the Decepticons attack jumbo jets, bringing the Autobots into contact with a young girl named Minerva.
Yeah.
So Minerva in America was Nightbeat. Nightbeat was a recolored version of Minerva. Minerva was sold in Japan. It was a pink and white.
We're gonna take a
Transformer
look
car.
at her.
And then here it was Nightbeat, which was a green and black car, which is just a dude, like. But it's still a
take a look
headmaster.
at that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so this is Cab. He builds a treehouse, which is super fake. Like, where he just by himself built that?
Well, he's the prince or whatever.
I guess so. He got people to do it. Yeah, Minerva is introduced here. They're fighting on the wing of a plane. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's zombies on the plane. That's kind of cool too. We got Sea Wing. Sea Wing, was that his name? Metal Hawk, Cloudburst. Yeah, they and then is that where they become no, we're not introduced to those guys yet. Not those
no.
The brothers
I
yet.
think
That's
the next
after.
one, yeah.
Yeah, let me look at Minerva. Yeah, there's Minerva. Oh, this is cool.
That's
cool. Oh my god, is that a? Oh, that's not a person. That's a toy.
No, it's a toy.
Ooh, look at that AI. Someone did AI art for it.
Yeah. So you see Minerva and Nightbeat right there. The blue card. Scroll up. Left hand. That's Nightbeat on the left and Minerva on the right. This is the American toy, the Japanese toy.
I like the Japanese one better, but I'm also more used to it now.
You can recolor it or something. I don't know.
Well, that's art. I was going to say that looks pretty cool.
And then I don't know if they made a new one, but
Minerva. Let me see if they made a Minerva. Transformers Minerva. No, or at least it's not on. We're just looking on Amazon. See if there's anything out there. No. But yeah, she's pretty neat. That's funny how the boy battles the suburban environments because they rarely did that. Yeah. Bay always had the battles, and so Michael Bay always had the big battles.
Yeah.
This looks really cool. Is this real? Yeah, this looks real.
Exclusive maple mangoes. I don't know what
the heck
means.
Is that. What does that mean? Oh no, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna check Big Bad Toy Store for that one. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let me see Minerva. No, I don't think they ever had it. Huh, that's really neat though. All right, so anything that was what, episode 3?
That's episode 3. So now we got the 3 kids. They're not quite Headmaster Juniors yet. But they will be.
They will be in episode 4.
Yep.
Let's go ahead, Master.
I like that there's progression. It's a Japanese thing. It's like, there's progression. They dole out the characters. Like, there's guys in the intro that don't get introduced to like episode 10 or 13 or something. But you see
Ginray even in until the end of the night. We're not going to see Power after Optimus Prime till we're ready to log off.
Yeah, they usually have like 10 episode runs. Like that there's an act and another act and like that. So here's Hosehead, I think he was called here, and he's Cab in Japan.
Cab, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, episode 4. Birth, Headmaster Juniors, Shuda, Cab, and Minerva. Well, I mean like Hosehead, Nightbeat, Siren. Become Headmaster Juniors, but the Decepticons have recruited humans onto their side as well. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, so we've got they get the bracelets and they go Masterforce and they
Masterforce. Yeah, they say a thing like Japan. Like
I love saying a thing.
Yeah.
Masterforce. It's morphin'
Yeah.
time, whatever.
Yeah.
The bracelets, yep. Now they're told, oh, you guys shouldn't go battle, but I mean that gets canceled in 2 seconds. They get vehicles. So Minerva's the ambulance. Shoota's the cop car, or not. It's not even an ambulance. It's more just like a. It's not an ambulance per se. It's like just like a. I don't know, like an emergency vehicle.
Emergency vehicle, yeah.
Yeah. Cab is the fire truck. They're like a rescue team.
Yeah, they're supposed to rescue and not actually fight.
Yeah. Chrome Dome appears. Then we've got Fangry,
Yeah.
Horrible, and Squeeze Play. Is that their names?
Yeah.
It's like that's a weird. They've got some weird names. You got the Sequins.
In Japan, Horrible was Bullhorn, Squeeze Play was Cancer, and Fangry was Wilder.
Okay.
Wilder, I guess, is depicted as the guy's name. Like he's a motorbike guy, as we'll see later on.
Right.
Yeah. I think he kicks the dog, right? So anyway.
I think Fangry does, right?
Fangry, yeah.
Yeah. There was something about a baby where I was like saying, "Oh my god!" but then the baby was okay.
Yeah, they
unlike the dog in the next episode.
Rescue, and then the one woman goes up to what's it? Yeah, Squeeze Play Skeptic. I think, isn't it like a crab man or something?
We'll look at him in a second.
Yeah. But it goes up to Minerva and says like, "Oh, my baby." So she tells everyone else they try to rescue the baby.
Yeah, let's go Fangry. You're not you when you're Fangry.
Fangry is always hangry. This should name a Transformer Hangry. When he gets angry, he gets really angry. When he gets hungry, he gets angry. I can't find a decent place to eat.
Oh, there's the 2 versions right there.
Yeah. It's neat. I've considered getting that Night Beat just for the sake of it being Minerva,
I'm hangry for Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs are good.
Do they still make them anymore?
You can find them at my comic shop, I think.
Cocoa Puffs? Oh.
Yeah, my comic store carries weird, like, out-of-date things.
Oh, yeah.
Sludge? You like Sludge the best? Yeah, he's good.
He's the Brano, right?
Yep. Yeah, here's the other guy. Squeeze plays that Karate Kid, right?
The Karate Kid, yeah. he keeps like, it's like we're all impressed. Thank you.
I know he's irritating.
He's got pincers. That's why he's Squeeze Play. He's Cancer in Japan, which is like
a crab
based on the crab. Yeah.
He's from China. That's right. He knows kung fu.
Yes, that's the stereotype that like he just does kung fu he does it all the time.
Right, he just does kung fu all day.
If they had to animate him doing that while people are just talking around him.
Hey Joe, what's going on? We got 2 Joes here. We got Just Joe and Joe Dog. Yeah, the blue Autobot car, Headmaster toy. The blue Autobot car. You're talking about
Nightbeat, right?
This one.
Yeah, Nightbeat, Minerva, basically.
Yeah, that's Minerva. You had a girl, Joe. It was a girl toy. Oh no, you didn't even know. They pulled a fast one on you. That was a girl. I would have had to make fun of you. It's like you bought a girl toy.
Hasbro was like, no one wants a girl painted blue with fire flames and put like a. It's like what?
No, it's a girl. Look at the face on it. You can tell by the face.
Looks like a girl. I know, it's so weird. If you didn't know that, you'd be like, oh,
look at the faces. Yeah. Well, I guess it could be a boy.
It could be yeah. Well, it's not like Marigold the bear. That was the word. No, Jeremy the bear. You grew up with Jeremy the bear, the TVO cartoon. There was Marigold who was a girl. And Jeremy the bear had bangs and like a thing in its like hair or whatever.
Oh yeah, Jeremy the bear. I know Jeremy the bear. But that was weird.
It was a girl. It was always a girl, but they called it Jeremy to make it a boy.
Yeah. There's a bear called Jeremy. Hey,
I
hey,
can
hey, something you see.
something do re
Something.
mi.
Yeah, it's God.
Yeah.
That's the bear called Jeremy or something. This is God.
It's a cool show.
Remember Harrigan? Harrigan. It's
Yeah, whenever we have the
Harrigan.
mulligan, I say Mulligan. It's mulligan. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
All
No,
right.
nobody cares.
Whew. Yeah,
All
no, I
right.
know.
Episode 5, the dog kickers. This should be
Well, let
called
me
the
just
dog
see what
kickers.
else is going on here
Oh, see if you have anything to say on that one.
for um uh, uh no, F it. So let me go to 5. Is 5 the dog kickers really? You're there?
Yeah, look, this happens, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. What you think is going to happen in this scene does happen, and this dog is dead.
It's Japan, folks. It's like
This is Japan.
Yeah, none of this like standards and practice bullcrap.
Yeah,
It's like they're like, listen, kids have to learn that there's evil in the world.
that's right.
You know, it's like the moral is you're not supposed to look at this and laugh. You're supposed to be like, what the hell?
Yeah,
And then Minerva has the appropriate response, and then she learns her big lesson.
Goes crazy.
Yeah.
This it was all fun and games. My favorite thing is Predator 2, where
Yeah.
where Jeffrey oh gosh, what's the guy's name? Oh God, Bill Paxton comes in, and he's known as like the Lone Ranger or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he's talking to Danny Glover, and Danny Glover's like, "That's the Lone Ranger," and he goes, "Hey Sarge, I had to bust my ass to get transferred here." So that scares the shit out of me, kid. Nobody requests to come down here, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, he goes, "Listen, up until now, it's all been fun and games, cops and robbers, but you're in the shit now." Look, it's all been fun and games. We were playing Transformers, and you're shooting each other, and the guy gets shot. And then he's okay. And it's all fun and it's all cute and everything. And then this dog came around, and Japan came and said, "We're gonna kick some ass right now." And they kicked this dog, and it died. And I'm like, "Hey, look at the kid! Look, this is the kid whose dog it is."
I like how someone has a picture of just the dog there. Like,
it's just like
he's so cute.
So this little girl's got her doggy, and then this little piggy took it away. And he's just like, and he leaves this annoying dog and kicks it and kills
but there's
it.
a slow motion because the dog is like, remember he's going up to it, and then he goes, annoying dog, and he kicks it, but it's like slow motion, and then the dog goes flying. And I'm like, well, I mean, they didn't kill a dog, right? And then the girl picks it up, and the dog's like shaking and stuff, and then I shouldn't laugh, but like,
well, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Okay, firstly, it's a cartoon dog.
I know.
It's like surely that's not sacred, is it? But it was foreshadowed because in the beginning of the episode, Shuda was playing soccer. So he was kicking around a ball, kicking around a dog.
Okay, let me.
Okay. Say what it is, and I'll give you my thing, and then we.
All right. So, this episode is called, and I'll say something about this too. It's called "Rage Little Devils with No Need for Rules." So when they introduce this title, and Shuda, Shuda and Cav are like, and they do disco poses, and all of a sudden they have disco attire. There's gotta be a picture on it somewhere, and like like that. And there's like a spotlight on them, and it's like Rage Little Devils with no need for rules or whatever.
Yeah.
If you look up that title, you're gonna find it because it's in the TF wiki. There it is. All right. Minerva is forced to overcome her fear of fighting when the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors cause chaos as they seek revenge on a motorcycle gang from Weller's past. From Fangry's past.
Fangry, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want to fight. And so Shuda and Cab go off without her to do stuff. And then she sees on the news that that girl you saw something about it. But she rescues that kid, and meanwhile Shuda and Cab are fighting, and then this happens. and
Right.
then Minerva gets super mad and beats the shit out of everyone. And I think
That
she
was the
beats
point.
dude. Yeah, that was the point. Yeah,
That was the point. The point of the episode is that Minerva didn't feel the need to fight or to get angry about things. She's like, we're just going to rescue people and that's it. She says she wants to dance and she has a little cute outfit on. The boys are like, ooh. Then you see these biker gangs, and the biker gangs are total a-holes.
yeah,
And then she doesn't want to, just fight them or whatever. But then the gang starts, they start having issues with each other. And I love how there's the biker gang called the Cool Guys. They're like
the
okay,
cool guys.
the
Yeah,
cool guys, like
and this is it's
yeah.
like just too on the nose. Like
Yeah.
the cool guys.
So then the sea guys show up as well, and Minerva just attacks in rage, and then now she's over her fear or whatever. But yeah, I love the cool guys. It's like we're the cool guys. They're like, oh, okay. And Fangry
Well,
wants revenge on that gang or whatever. That was his big thing because
yeah,
they didn't accept him or whatever.
yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
my
her.
Scott.
So the lesson is what happened?
The lesson is that you got to fight.
The lesson is succumb to your rage and lash out at others. And I guess more of a lesson is there is something to fight for. I don't know. Whatever, man. This would never pass in the States. They would be like, what?
Right.
What are you teaching these kids? But yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, it's one of the more memorable episodes because she has her big arc.
Yep.
The dog buys it. Yeah, I don't know. And she does take down, I can't remember, she took down wait, it's like I'm trying to find who I wrote down that she took down two of them. I know that. I don't think she took down Wilder, but
yeah, that dog should have become a transformer. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Pretenders hide, the dog kicking inside. They should have had Fangry with an action where you press and he stomps.
Yeah.
Or something like that would have been awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, do I have anything else? They're being trained in the beginning by Hawk, and Hawk is is it Hawk? No, it's Diver. Diver's so Diver's
Wave Rider.
Yeah, Wave Rider's in his human form. He's driving basically Hound. It's like exactly Hound. And he's training the kids and everything, and all the things that the kids are fighting are all illusions which Hound would have made back in G1. But I thought it was pretty neat. It's pretty unnerving when they take an old model pack and they just use it. But yeah.
Yeah, so there's Diver, who I have.
Yeah.
So I'm only missing his axe, but I've got the rest of his stuff.
Yeah.
So it's Wave Rider, I'm calling him Wave Rider.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so she takes down Skullgrin and she takes down Squeeze Play. That's who she takes down. In her
Pet Formers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pet Formers poop on your carpet. It's
not all the time.
Not all the time.
All right. Oh, cool, man.
Man, this guy's just the best. I have to get some of these. Okay. Episode 6.
Go Shooter, Showdown in the Wasteland.
Yeah.
So Fangry continues to revisit his past when he kidnaps a former member of his gang who turned against him, and Shuda has to lead the Headmaster Juniors in rescuing him. So this is another brutal one because Fangry or Wilder or whatever you want to call him beats up the one guy who's
Chris,
protesting, but he punches him a couple times. There's blood. And then he kicks him it's got to be 4 or 5 times. It just keeps going. And I was laughing. I was okay, we get. It's are you trying to extend the episode or something? But yeah.
There's Chris who gets beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I liked about this one was they talked about different types of energon. There's Earth energon,
Yep.
There's Spark Energon and there's Star Energon, and those are the
Right.
3 different ones. And if they can stop or steal one of those sources, they can make them very powerful. We had the brother kidnapped, which is Chris, which is the former friends with Fangry, and then they just get beat him up. All of the juniors have a big fight in this one, which is really cool. Mary, the sister's taken hostage, but they all get out. Yeah, I noticed that too, where Chris gets beat up. Like, whoa! I'm like, they're really beating the crap out of this guy. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, like Jesus.
But
Yeah, so all of those energies in Japan, they were the Tenchi Jin. So it was um it's their super soul power, so it's like Tenshokan, Chichokan, and Jinshokan, and they say it like a million times. And they say it like in our DVD, but they're saying soul power and spark power and everything, right?
yeah,
It's like the will to live, the Gaia Earth Mother,
yeah, yeah,
and like life force or something like that. And so that's what they're saying. The God Masters are the Power Masters. And they're gonna get their own Power Master at the end of tonight, but the Decepticons get theirs first. So, yeah,
yeah. So the Decepticons get this guy and his brother. So there's 2 of them,
yeah,
and then that's his engine right there. And then the engine. This is a new toy, so it doesn't do anything. It's just an engine. You can just put it on him. But the
yeah,
old toy, you actually put the engine in, and it unlocked the ability to transform. So that was kind of cool.
right, yeah, yeah. Press 2 buttons that made it impossible.
Press the button. Yeah, if you didn't have the engine, you could do that.
It just shoves down. There's 2 little buttons that make everything unlock, and you can So they were cool toys. And when we get into that, like I had Dreadwind, so the little guy that turns into the engine looked like a hawk, and then when you see the animation here, it's a hawk with a visor in its beak. And if you look at the toy for the other guy, his engine turns into a Cobra Man or whatever. And when you look at the way they drew him, it's a cobra head with like a visor inside the jaw or whatever. It's pretty
Cool.
neat. So
here's your Lord Giga and Mega.
Giga and Mega.
But yeah, okay. So that was episode. So did you just talk about episode 7 or no? Or we're gonna talk about
This
that now?
is the one. This is which one
The
is
Stampede.
This?
The
6,
animals.
okay,
Something save the animals. I think it was
I didn't
called.
talk about the Stampede yet, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All
So
right.
go for that one.
So panic, protect the wild animals. It's the Autobots to the rescue when the Decepticons cause animals to stampede in Africa in a scheme to destabilize the balance of nature. Yeah, so they go to Africa.
Yeah,
And
there's a big stampede caused by the Decepticons.
Yeah.
And then there's Mr. Ricky, who just is there for no reason. He saves Minerva from some scorpion, which was like he shoots and it's the scorpion.
Yeah, Mr. Ricky like protects the whole like Sahara or whatever from poachers and shit. Yeah.
The Seacons again show up. And it's just like this stampede. And I liked every episode and I liked this one, but I was like, I don't understand how stampedes are going to do anything. Like, I just don't get it.
Like, I think it's, who is it? One of the headmaster guys is like, I don't understand what we're doing. He says something like, this seems like very small potatoes, right?
Yes, he does. I think, I don't know if that was Cab or Shoot. I was like, you're right.
No, it's one of the Decepticon ones. It's
yeah.
the guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hey, AFK, how's it going?
AFK. Yeah, like this guy has this big arc where he had to shoot the leader of a bunch of deer to stop their stampede, and he injured a fawn, and he's trying to get the fawn back to health, and then Minerva gets it back to health, and then he's like, "Oh, thank you." He's like, "No, your care and all that shit did it." And at one point, there's a herd of elephants coming at him. And he's like, he's shooting in the air to try and get them to stop, and it's not happening. So he throws his weapon down, and he's like, "Stop!" Like that's not gonna do shit.
Yeah,
he's like, "Stop, boys!" And then of course the Autobot headmasters save them and shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool wildlife animation. Like you don't get that in Transformers, and it's Japanese animation, so they're going all out with all the color and the sun and all the glow light and stuff like that, all the backlight stuff. It's really colorful, good stuff. Um, but yeah, I don't know. They stopped stampedes. The stampedes are going through like villages and destroying guys, and so they stopped that plan that the Decepticons had one day.
Yeah, I didn't get what was going on, so let's have a stampede. Like,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, Japan can do whatever they want because no one's going to say anything to them. Like if you called up Japan and said, "Hey, I don't like the fact that you killed this dog in this cartoon," they're like, "Okay." Oh, was that the only thing you have left to say? Yeah, get away, get out of here. They don't care.
Yeah, the guy Ricky here is not really a stereotype. He's just a dude. Like there's nothing really tropey about him, you know. Headmaster.
Yeah, the headmasters.
Yeah. The thing is, this will always be G1 to me because of those commercials. It's like the toys are still going full swing, you know, over here. They just didn't have an animation like this to support it. So,
Off topic, I've been going back and watching some of Clobbery's stuff from the day he died. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone back. I went back to do his Blake 7. I'm almost done watching Blake 7, so I went back to do his to watch his rankings. He did the full rankings.
Yeah,
so I was just to see how how it compares with what we're very close on our rankings on this one.
Mm-hmm.
On that one. Yeah, CT. Yeah, you can put a CT in the chat if you guys want to. He wasn't a big Transformers guy, but never hurts to remember him. So put him in there. But yeah, I know his. I loved all the stuff. He was awesome. He kept a lot of people together because I noticed that like all of a sudden it's like I never see. There's a few guys here who are around. I haven't seen some of the others. I feel like some sort of divide happened or something that I'm not aware of. But anyways, since Gil, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people. Oh, I did. There's a what are the awards called? They're doing a whole bunch of inductees for the comic book. I was like, so like Art Adams is in there, John Buscema, Larry Hama isn't being inducted, and Toriyama actually Dragon Ball. Can't remember the name of it. I just looked it up 5 seconds before I hit the stream, before I hit go live, so I don't remember it now. But anyway. Okay, so what was that one? So that was the Stampede one. Yeah, I mean, like the animals are. I'm with that Decepticon Headmaster Junior. I'm like, wait, what's going on? It wasn't Eisner. It was something else. I think it was something else. But anyways, I was just like, why does this matter? Like, you made a Stampede. Like, how is that helping the Decepticon cause? I don't get it. Anyways.
Great.
All right.
Next one?
Yeah, so the next one.
Super Warriors, the Godmaster Brothers. A new element enters the Masterforce War in the form of Hydra and Buster. Well, Dreadwind and freaking Darkwing. The Godmasters. Dun dun dun. So yeah. So they go. This is where they get like new Serpentor type characters to come in and take over things. Yeah, the toys looked really cool. It's just, as I said before, them combining to make a jet rather than another robot kind of disappointed me. But
yeah, so this is the guy. This guy is this new version.
Yeah. That's Dreadwind.
Yeah. I like the G1 of these guys a lot, man.
Yeah, they're cool.
This looks like super awesome to me. I would have loved to have these guys.
Yeah, there's some good articulation there. Although the knees bent backwards, it still wasn't fully what it is today. But the arms are pretty good. You could go sideways like that, and you can move the elbows and everything. It's pretty good.
Yep. So, this has the secret Decepticon base with like the knights there that were guarding. That was cool. We see Lord Giga and Mega. Giga's the man, Mega's the girl. Hydra and Buster, which are the Japanese names, are the
Yeah.
Godmasters. They're engines. I actually like calling it Power Master. I think that sounds really cool, and it feels like that's what it should be called. There's a gliding tournament. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Why
apparently that's true now. Like apparently that's a real thing. Yeah.
There's a cool air battle, and the Godmasters can combine into one jet or whatever. So that's what I had for that one. But I thought these guys were really neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're color different than this. This is not. Here's the Japanese one. They're like red.
Yeah, it's red where blue is, and yeah.
So let's go. Buster, Hydra. There you go. It's basically just they don't have that teal; they have blue instead, or they have red instead. Here they are.
There they are. Nice G1 looking guys.
Yeah, you know what, man? I gotta say I like the American ones better. I'm not gonna lie and say I like whatever better just to be weird. Like if I like the Japanese version, I like the Japanese version of Minerva way better, but I definitely like the American version way better than these.
The red's too overpowering. It's
I don't like it.
Doesn't need to be there. Yeah, we established with like G1 Transformers that like red is more of an Autobot thing. It's like blue and teal and gray is and purple is Decepticons, right? So yeah. But in the middle there, you see if you scroll, there's one guy. So they had like helmets that were those like animals or whatever. But the toys kind of looked like these, except there was no face in the mouth. It was like a bird face and a cobra face. It's hard to get like a full-on picture of the engine.
Yeah, they're too small.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is badass.
It's cool, yeah.
This Cobra and Beak or whatever, this thing, that's wicked. Yeah. Oh, these other guys. This is Perceptor. It's like a redone Perceptor. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the American guys look better in this one for me.
Yeah.
That looks new. That must be like a newer version.
Yeah.
I'm not. This actually looks pretty good. I'm not super dying over it.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty neat. He feels a bit skinny. You could put the engine like on his chest or whatever, but
right.
So he is pretty neat. He was one of the cheaper. He was like one of the Power of the Prime prices or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll throw this again because I just love it, so I could see it better, but get a better like look at it. So yeah, I got my G1 Ultra Magnus, and then I've got the movie version 86 or whatever as well. But this thing was just so epic. It's like good like I like Transformers all over the place. And then I gotta show you the Metal Hawk again. Like this guy is awesome.
Yeah, it looks wicked. The lines on it look more cartoonish too.
Yeah, this is the cartoon, and then there's the only G1 Pretender I have.
Yeah. I got my Bumblebee somewhere there, but he's not in this. But
yeah, that was just he's not in it. He's messaging me. Oh, are you watching Penguin? Because I'm getting messages. Everybody is messaging me and was saying, "Man, like Steve just messaged, man, episode 3 was awesome." I was like, okay, you got to watch 4. And then my buddy Dan is like, oh, episode 4 is like the best. So
I'm watching shit, man.
You're being left behind the dust, buddy. Everybody, our buddy Cliff.
I can't wait for the last episode to be shit. And like,
no.
Like, Penguin is like, Oprah Winfrey or something like that.
No, that's not gonna happen. You're trying to put a downer on it because you've been left behind in the dust. I don't know why you're being all weird and refusing to watch it. It's like even if Steven is almost caught up, that's shameful.
Yeah, because he loves TV.
Because he takes forever.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, it's an awesome show, Breaking Bad. It's like, Yeah, that's 100 years ago now. It's over. They literally, that's what Steve pulls stuff out. He's like, "Oh, I finally saw season whatever of." I'm like, "What are you talking about? That show? Like, what? You're just watching that now? Like, that's done, right? Like,
yeah.
it just got Inferno, Soundwave, Buzztops, and Ultra. Holy shit!
In the mail? Yeah, what?
Wow,
Restore some
that's
of
pretty
them,
damn good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Blue Slims. Yeah, that's okay.
Soundwave and Buzzsaw, that's cool, man.
Wow. All right, so that was episode an Omega Supreme. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, you told me so did you pull the trigger on that Omega Supreme? That was one you're showing me, right? Don't show me too much stuff. I'm gonna go in there and swipe it. All right, episode 9.
All right, episode 9. A fierce battle. The Autobots are in trouble. The construction of the world's largest tidal power plant in the Clobberin Islands quickly attracts the attention of the Decepticons, and the Autobots are once again faced with the power of the Godmaster brothers. Or like the Power Masters.
Right.
Power Master Optimus Prime.
He's the best of his time. No, I don't know what it is.
I think this is the one where what's his name? Shuda tells Cab something that's politically incorrect about like being a savage or something, and then Cab's like, "Oh, you making fun of my country?" He's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, well, because it's brutal. So Cab is getting bad grades because he's a villager, of course. Karen, that's the uncivilized land of Karen, where he says, "You guys are all
those Karens."
He goes, "You Karens are uncivilized." They explain the tides. I don't know why we're getting this. Then we're getting this like biology.
It's like nature of things all of a sudden. It's like
So there's the there's the damage now. Now, there's self repair. It's weird. It's like you get damage and it's like it like self repairs to like perfect. It's weird.
Yeah.
The kid shows off his big dragon punch technique, or whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah.
The God Masters are sent on a mission, and the God they're sent after those elements or whatever.
Yeah.
And I like the pretenders are all pissed off, and they're like, "Oh, we're all useless," and they're sending off the God Masters. And then there's the attack on the island. The power plant is there, and there's like big battle. And the God Masters, of course, are defeated, but they'll come back better than ever. But I like how it's like the other guys, like they're just feeling useless. They're like, "Oh, you're not using us enough," and whatever. It's like, "Oh no, you're important." And then it's like they kind of like, "Yeah, don't worry, you guys are important. We'll send you on another mission, just not now."
Yeah, Minerva's kicked the sidelines. Yeah, what's his name? Squeeze plays like a super move thing is just a kick. It's like it's
it's just nothing.
It's not much of a it's whatever. Yeah, and so in the last episode and in this episode, Darkwing and Dreadwind, like they seem like they're overpowering the crap out of everyone, and then they just retreat. It doesn't seem like they don't earn the retreat. Like it seems like they're gonna win, and then they're like, "We're gonna retreat now." It's like, what are you doing? Like, God. And like, what's the point then? It's like you're supposed to be these big, powerful guys, and you retreat like every 2 seconds. So I don't know.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Who's it? Oh, that's Overlord, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, crap. See, I had Overlord and I had the big guy. Oh, here's the small versions of these guys. Oh, I've seen this small bomb burst around.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get him if I see him again. I saw him around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Walmart and stuff. There's G1. Look at that. That's crazy.
That's cool, yeah. Yeah, he's back metalized.
Wow, that's awesome.
Which for some reason people can't do anymore or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's pretty fake.
I've got a huge like C-3PO case that's all back metalized. Like, what's your problem? It still works. It still looks good too. So
Yeah, I got the big C3PO, that the 12-inch one from the back in the day.
oh, back in the day, and it's not
Looks
tarnished.
looks good to me.
Yeah, yeah.
He's right there. He's super shiny. The guy's
Yep.
shining. Guy's shining. Hold on. There. So you can
Yep.
see. I don't understand. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I see the head. Yeah.
It's fine. Like
Yeah.
it's just... All right. Episode 10.
All right. A hero is chosen. His name is Ginray. That's the name of the show. On the day that he discovers a mysterious truck, a young man named Ginray suddenly finds himself caught up in the war between the Autobots and the Decepticons. The truck mysteriously, for some reason, looks like Optimus Prime, but is not Optimus Prime. It's God Ginray. It's Ginray, but it's like I don't. So someone I was reading comments on things, and some guy was like, I don't know why if Takara knew they weren't gonna go with Optimus Prime coming back, just recolor the truck or something. Like
Right.
what is it's like it's and now Japanese when they see this version, they know it's not Optimus Prime. But we see this and it's Optimus Prime. It's Power Master Optimus Prime.
Yep.
But there he died in Headmasters again. And then so this character, and when I first watched this, I was like, oh, I just tried to pretend it was Optimus Prime, but you can't. It's the way it's all written. It's
Yeah.
this guy is this, but for whatever reason, he looks exactly like Prime. So yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the problems.
Mhm.
So the Godmasters are offspring of Mega and Giga. They
Yep.
have to join with a human in order to
Yep.
become greater than your Godmasters. That guy, Ginray, needed a new truck. He finds the bracelets in the glove compartment. There's like this massive crash, and he puts the things together. Hydra and Buster attack, but then we see Ginray formed, and now it's him. And I did the exact same thing as you did, Sean. Like, I'm just going to pretend this is Optimus Prime. But Ginray, like, yeah, becomes that. So you can't really fake it. And look, Ginray's got like almost like he's got like the Timberwolf, almost
Yeah.
like.
Hey, I'm Ginray. He's the cool guy. He's the Fonz, you know. He turns up again in Victory, but like in brief cameos and stuff. Like he's in space. Whenever they want to like just get rid of guys, they're like, oh, they're fighting in space, you know, like, and that's what they've done with the Headmasters here too. I guess we glossed over the whole crossover with Chrome Dome, but like they have a thing where they're saying they're fighting in space. Scorponok is leading the Decepticons and just fighting in space somewhere. And Chrome Dome's like, oh, you know, like, I'm here to see you off in this big spin-off show. Take care, or whatever. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, Transformers. It's still the same continuity, kids. Bye. And then he takes off. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like they're like, oh, it's like, oh, I hope we get to meet Chrome Dome one day, or like, yeah, that's like not happening.
Yeah. No, but they still trip over that Chrome Dome. It's like they have to pause. It's like, well, Chrome Dome, and then they continue on with the rest of it. But yeah, and I guess there's no name for Godmaster in Japan, or even though they came up with it, Headmaster Junior. You know, they say that all the time. So it's great to see. It's great to see the design. It's the Optimus Prime design. It's cool, but it's not Prime.
Yeah, I just wish they just say it. It's all you're just like, just say it's Optimus Prime. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
You should get that Transformers issue where Power Master Optimus Prime turns up. That one there in the yellow. I think they had one of those Marvel comic commercials like on TV where he goes into that pose and then and it dissolves into this issue. modern packaging is being in robot mode and a box is lame. They used to be in the vehicle mode.
Vehicle
But you
mode,
want to
yeah.
see the robot, I guess. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I think it's like for me when I open it, I like that he's a robot because that's I'm gonna display him. Have you seen this, Sean? I have this. This is like not really metal or anything, but like it's like I saw this at Walmart ages ago and I bought it.
That's cool. So it's
But
just the
it doesn't
yeah.
transform. It's just like truck.
Oh, it's just a truck. Yeah, that's neat. Is it
Yeah, so
metal?
they were selling these as just vehicles, like a
Yeah.
vehicle. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just a toy truck, and you're like, oh, but
Yeah.
it's Optimus Prime.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool.
I just have it on my desk. It's kind of a neat little random thing to have.
I've been going through my parents' house, like we're trying to get rid of stuff now,
Yeah.
and downsize, right? And there's more albums that I found. So one of them has a bunch of birthday pics from like when I was a kid, and now I've pinpointed exactly what I got my first Transformer.
Oh,
So I got Ironhide. I have to. I'll just take a picture of the. That's how I'll scan it. I'll just take a
yeah,
picture of
yeah.
the
That's what I
on
do.
my
Yeah.
phone. Yeah, but it's on June 7th, 1984 is when I first got Ironhide. And I have a picture of holding the box with the card back and everything and looking at it. So that's pretty cool. And on the table, I guess I already opened these two guys. Is B.A. Baracus and Murdoch, like
Oh my
the big
God.
figures that had
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the and B.A. Baracus came with a bunch of bullshit and like he had like a toolbox and everything, and I have all of that on it. Like as a kid, you try to put all of the things it comes with on the guides, like this is what he is and all that. Yeah, it came with all this crap.
Yeah.
But there was a strap too that you could like strap around. So I have those guys arguing while I'm opening um Ironhide. So Christmas '84 was when I got Prime and Megatron. Then June '85 is when I got Jazz, and Christmas '85 is probably when I got Slag. Um, and '86 is probably when I got the two tapes, Steeljaw and Eject, I think.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Steel
So
John
it was
Eject.
always
Yeah.
Christmas and birthday. Like it wasn't like some other time or whatever.
Here's the newer Power Master Optimus Prime, where it's just like one toy. Like the thing
Yeah,
with the G1 figures that you kept adding to it, so it was like enormous.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no end to the gimmicks they came up with. And it still continued after America.
Yeah, see, I don't think the engine comes off on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It still looks awesome
Yeah, yeah.
because the colors look cool. But so who's the best pretender? Let's see. Oh yeah, this guy's awesome. This samurai guy.
Yeah, Bludgeon. He's the last leader of the Decepticons in the comic. And that comic depicted these shells as shells. Like they just crack open and a guy comes out and
Oh, interesting.
yeah. They did more with the toys than anyone else did.
But then they'd be giant, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they don't really show them with other humans. They're just there just to sell the toy, right?
Right.
That Bludgeon, yeah. Yeah, Bludgeon's a tank. They made just a Bludgeon tank transformer. Yeah, Inferno was in the race and one. There's a lot of guys in that race. Like when I get the thing, I'll like freeze frame it and just go frame by frame to see who the hell's in that race.
Yeah, I know. You have to do that. There's like
Yeah.
tons of them. Yeah, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Wolverine guy.
Yeah. Who
Is that
he?
Cloudburst or who is he?
Is it Cloudburst? Is it Phoenix? Yeah, I think he's Phoenix. Cloudburst. So what's he? They have him with his helmet off. Let's see if he has the Wolverine.
No, he doesn't have the hair. He has normal hair.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So
Is he
they just did
Cloudburst or
that.
is he someone else though?
I'm pretty sure he was Cloudburst. I also noticed that the classic transformation sound effect is used usually with the bad guys. Not all the time, but like I know, um, I think it was Bomb Burst in his jet form in the bumper to commercial will have the like
Yep.
the yeah, and everyone else when they transform is just whoa, and it's just like hinges and shit. A sequel, yeah,
We
I don't
won't because
know,
no one went to go see it
yeah,
because everything that everyone wanted out of a Transformers movie they got, and then they didn't want to go see it because a bunch of asswipes said it wasn't going to be any good without seeing it.
yeah,
Oh, Transformers 1 will suck. Did you go watch it? No. Are you going to go watch it because you're a Transformers fan? No. Okay, so you're not a Transformers fan. No, I am a Transformers fan. Of what? Only of G1. Then why are you talking about Transformers 1 if you only care about 1984 or
yeah,
whatever it was? That's it. Just say I only care about this. Transformers 1 has really pissed me right off, to be honest, like in my real life, not my funny
yeah,
YouTube channel life. It's actually
yeah,
pissed me right off.
yeah,
The second someone says something bad, because I don't like the Michael Bay movies. The second someone says something bad about the Michael Bay movies, I'm going to beat them up. No, I'm not going to beat them up. I'm going to say, you're right. Those Michael Bay movies are trash. Did you go see Transformers 1? No. Then I'm going to beat them up.
yeah.
Like, if you want to just say, I only care about G1 and in my mind, what G1 is that box set that Joe Dog purchased, or whoever, I think it was Joe
Right.
Dog said he
Yeah.
bought that set. So
Yeah.
to him, it's like episode 1 to Rebirth. If that is what G1 is to you and you don't give a crap about anything else, then that's fine.
Right.
But if you care about the Transformers brand or
Mhm.
the concept or the IP in general, whatever, the IP,
Right.
let's say, and you didn't go
Yeah.
see Transformers 1 and then you're complaining about how the Michael Bay movies are garbage, it's like, it's your fault. And there's not going to be a
Right.
number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Transformers 1. Let's see where we're at here on our money. They said they got 2 more movies ready to go if this does well.
Yeah. And it didn't. So
147 million, 112. So it's lost money.
yeah.
Now it's not going to lose because like the toys are good,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, Cloudburst, he looks like Wolverine. I got to find a picture of him. There you go. See, look, it's Wolverine.
Yeah.
Streaming services, we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, so there's Ginray. I mean, it is weird. Like, why didn't they make him yellow then or something? Or I don't know,
Yeah.
like something to
Right.
make it like a different guy.
Right. Or like blue body, red head or something. Or
Yeah, reverse the colors.
yeah.
I don't think I had any of these Masterforce. Ginray. Yeah, like this is not a real toy. Like this is some sort of custom thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or someone made that. Like,
Like
well, this
Ginry.
doesn't look like this. Looks like from something, but yeah, human form. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, he looks nothing like the human from the American comic. That guy was like an old balding guy.
Yeah, and the thing with this one is that his forearms are blue and they should be red if you're going
Right.
by the old G1 design.
Yep. Yep.
So blue forearms is Ginray.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this thing. What the hell is this?
That's the armor. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it's basically like. Yeah, I should have kept Overlord because he's pretty neat. What the hell is this thing? Philippines? Wow.
Overlord so you had Overlord, you're saying, right?
The new, not the old one, the new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the old one was a double power master, I guess, because he had an engine here and an engine here. So it's like two
Oh
guys.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was something cool, yeah.
Let's go. So let's say Overlord. Maybe it was called Titan's Return. Most of my stuff was Titan's Return. Yeah, this is it. This is what I had. This is exactly what I had.
Yeah.
But I got it for free, so it was just like, well, what am I going to do with this guy? Like, but had I known he was part of this, I would have. Oh, 6-shot, and that's cool.
Yeah.
6-shot. Six shot. So he's a dog. So let me see Overlord. So Overlord G1.
E1, yeah.
Is this? I guess this is him.
Yeah, see, there's two guys on his chest.
This guy's pretty good.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. You get three guys.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they made him industrial strength skeptic. Yeah, look at all that shit you get. All these guns and stuff. Oh, I'm Overlord. It's like huge.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
That's a good set to have.
Oh, look at this. What's oh. So what was he, a base or something?
I don't know what he turned into. I thought he turned into a jet or something.
So it's like a jet and a tank, and then they go together.
Oh, two things. Yeah.
So basically each one of those has an engine.
Right, and so you put the two of them on his chest to power him and stuff. And then like when he's the guy. And then when he's not the guy, you just put one on each like vehicle. That's pretty neat. You got a whole bunch of stuff here then. You get two vehicles. You get like Overlord. You get the two so that's the thing. They always try to do value add stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do gimmicks and stuff like this anymore for Transformers. It's all just homage to whatever came before, you know.
Right. Yeah, this guy's pretty neat. But I think like Metal Hawk G1 is just like the best. This is like super cool. Like the shell at least. Yeah, here's what he looks like in the.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, comics. Yeah, like that's awesome.
Yeah. He's colorful and cool.
Metal Hawk. Okay, let's take a look at how many episodes. So Super God Masterforce. It says 42. Is that correct?
That's what I got. Let me see what the set says. This says 52. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if there's like 10 recap episodes or something. We haven't hit them yet, so.
No. But look, Wikipedia only goes up to 47.
Well, we're going to see. I mean, like, we're going to go through this whole, like, DVD set, so.
Yeah. So you want to just stick with another 10 in the event that there is only going to be?
Let's do another 10. So it's getting
11
ready
to 20.
on
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 11 to 20.
Okay, let me go through the list here to see if it matches that. So where you're at 33.
Okay, so let's see.
To,
hold on. Let's go to the top. So we did 10 and 10 is good because we know we saw that. A Hero's Chosen is Ginray.
Yeah, that's what we saw. Okay. So okay, so Ginray, God on of Rage.
Yeah. That's next.
A Strange Friendship, Cancer Minerva.
Yeah.
Okay. Friend or Foe, the true form of the monster.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Eliminate.
Eliminate the God Master
Yep.
Ginray.
Okay.
The Heroic Birth of Super
Yep.
Ginray.
Yep.
Lightfoot, a dramatic encounter.
Yep.
An enemy, the third God
Yep.
Master Ranger. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
A powerful foe, Six Knight the
Yep.
Wanderer.
Yep.
That's the new 6-shot.
Okay.
At full strength, the four
Yep.
God Master Gunmen. So
That's
what's that?
good. That's 19.
And then 20 is the Autobot Warrior Six Knight.
Yep.
Okay, so those match the
That
DVD
matches. Okay.
so far. Okay.
So
How the
21.
okay, we'll figure it out as we go. We're gonna do a
Okay.
thorough sweep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. So we'll
Yeah.
just do the next. We'll do 11 to 20. Yes, he did have a radio. Transformers Blaster. Go to G1. The Japanese one actually worked, like as a radio.
That's awesome. God. Yeah, the Megatron gun could shoot plastic bullets that it came with.
Yeah, the Megatron gun did shot. Yeah, it would shoot.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying you had
Yeah, no, I had that fake blue one. We couldn't
the fake one that was a radio. That's one of those great. It's like it's a knockoff brand. And they're like, how do we make this more awesome? It's like, let's make an actual radio, and it transforms into the guy. It's like, oh yeah, and they all high five each other, and they sell it at like a like $5 or something like that at every shit store, and then you got one, and it's awesome because it's a radio.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I put blue knockoff and it showed me twin cast. That's not a knockoff.
Yeah.
Like, how's that a knockoff? What are you talking about? Blaster. Or I'll say, how about fake? Maybe like fake blaster, blue, gray. I thought I had found it before. Blaster, blue. Let me try again, blue.
Skeptic, Megatron's probably super expensive because he breaks apart super easy, and it's hard to get it's hard to get one that's intact, and also it's hard to get one that's complete because he came with so much crap. Like, I had him as a kid, and the gun formation of him came with like a tripod and like a shoulder harness and everything, and it's like that's why it's so hard. It's so expensive to get Megatron. But like, first and foremost, the actual Megatron toy broke super. It's very fragile. So
like, look at all these add-ons.
Yeah, all the add-ons: the scope, the silencer, the shoulder brace, all that stuff came with it too.
My friend had him.
Yeah,
my friend had Megatron. It would not stand. Like, no. you could not transform this thing.
No, so I got Optimus and Megatron in one Christmas, and I eagerly tried to play with the Megatron, and I was 6 or 7 or 8 or something like that, right? And I was like, and I sort of left it in a misshapen, and I tried to desperately to make it back into the gun because that was the best thing, and I kept it like that, and I played with Optimus the entire day because he was cool. You could, like, I already had Ironhide. I could drive him into the trailer. Like, there's so many different applications and functions for Optimus Prime. It's pretty awesome.
I got Transformers Battlers. So I bought this for my nephew.
Yeah.
And man, he loved it. We're just like, he was like dying over it. And there's a bunch of guys you can get Sentinel Prime.
Yeah, but you want like Prime and Megatron.
Well, you got two together.
Yeah.
This is one pack.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you can have other guys, like they had Starscream and stuff.
That's
And they
cool.
have Elita 1. It's like, yeah, you get Sentinel Prime. And yeah, you have battle with them.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
That's,
And this is a great toy. We like kick the crap out of it. Like we're just like smashing them like crazy.
that's cool.
It's basically Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah, yeah.
Transformers. Is it Rock'em Sock'em? Yeah.
Yeah, Skeptic, I remember the difficulty levels because they used to advertise them on TV, like difficulty level 10, and it's like this kid would transform, like, yeah, and he's like the cool kid at school, and they're like in a cafeteria or something. It's super fake. Rock'em Sock'em, yeah.
The hell? Like plush
That's
toy
something
version?
we didn't really grow up with, but we know of it.
Yeah.
And I remember they're going to make a. I know they made some Transformer ones of that, but they're gonna make a movie and it's basically real steel. Like you don't need
It's
to
real
make it.
steel, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there's there. See that they showed this.
yeah,
I was gonna buy Sentinel Prime for me, and then that would be my guy that I use
yeah.
if we
You
if
could
we
buy it
fight.
like individual
Yeah,
with a
so
stand and
the two
everything.
pack is Prime and thing, but then you can buy them individually.
Yeah.
Rock'em Sock. Oh, yeah, here you go. Here's one of the. I've seen this around.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, yeah, they do transform also. These battlers.
Yeah. That's cool. Huh.
Yeah, they
Really
transform.
neat.
Like
Yeah.
this is a good toy.
Yeah.
It's very loud and noisy because it's just plastic smashing against each other. So it's
Yeah.
like, and everyone's like, okay, you can stop playing now. This is during Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just kicking the crap out of each other. Rock'em Sock'em. Do you guys remember Dino Riders? For
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, I just watched a whole big thing on it on YouTube. Some guy did like a 2 hour like just how they were made and what happened and all that stuff. The toys were awesome. But the
Does
show wasn't great. I'm sorry. I mean I watch all this stuff. It was kind of boring. They didn't know what else to do with this concept, right? So
wow, this is a high res image. I'm gonna save that.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I just didn't. I wasn't into it either.
Yeah, the toys are hyper expensive. No kid was gonna get these. Um and they're nice and big and cool, but it's like no kid was.
There's too much going on. Like, look at this. Like, this is a okay. That's a fake version, but like,
No, but like the other thing you showed was it,
yeah,
and here's like smaller price point guys. They're cool too. Um, I don't know.
that's
The
not it.
show wasn't that you'd figure something that has like uh dino dinosaurs with rocket launchers would be cool in a show, but they didn't know what else to do with that.
Uh,
Yeah, Saber Rider. This is the one they released the Blu-ray of
yep, this
recently.
is it right here. I did you get this? I got it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, Discotheque.
They're
Yeah,
probably
it's
hard. Yeah.
brutal. Yeah.
What about Insectors or Sectors? Sorry.
Sectors. Yeah. Yeah, I sold a bunch of mine.
Oh,
Um,
these are awesome.
yeah, they're cool. With the same guy that made this, that proposed this and created it, made Boglins as well. Anything with puppets was that guy.
Hmm.
There's a new mask coming next year, but I don't see any pictures for it yet.
What
Um,
really?
what's the company called? His Majesty's things, or I can't remember what the hell. But there's supposed to be a new mask. Kenner sold licensed the rights to somebody else to do them. Um,
No.
When they happen, I'll snap them up. But until then, I don't believe it till I see it.
Oh, what was that
Vision.
one you told? What was the one again that with the guys that were it was like the hologram
Um. Not Infaceables. They were Supernaturals.
supernaturals. Did you
I don't have any.
supernaturals?
I saw
Uh,
some. Yeah, it's good. This is good. Actually, Tonka. Yeah. Okay. Supernaturals. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, it's all hologram guys. Pretty neat.
there's a comic book.
Coming out?
No, there just was a comic.
Oh, there was one. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's on here.
That's cool. Probably, yeah.
Oh my god, absolute bat. Oh, preview. I was gonna say what?
It's one word, but yeah, I think.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, here it is. Supernaturals. That's awesome. You know who likes that is Owen. He talks about them sometimes.
Yeah, look.
Oh, look at this. It's like a British thing, right? No?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, when
It's
you
a
see
British thing.
super art, then it's a British comic.
But it only
Other
has
guy.
one story of supernaturals. The rest
Yeah.
is
Yeah, they're dudes. The doll.
yeah. So it's just the
That's
first
really
story.
cool. Oh, I'm gonna read these.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to tell you about those. Isn't
That's
that so
awesome.
random?
They did comments on anything over there.
Yeah.
There's like Magnum PI and all that stuff, but yeah, in like a TV magazine or not TV, Look magazine.
Did you read any Shattered Glass?
No, you talked about before.
Yeah. Like it looks pretty cool. But it's weird
Skeptic,
because
yeah, yeah, Skeptic Marble Mobile Armored Strike Command, the Kenner one, not the Jim Carrey ass one. No, anyway, yeah. We're old, man. It's mask to us is the
yeah,
Kenner
that's what
mask.
Mask is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
The
the
Jim Carrey
Sherman.
mask is good too though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the reverse universe. The
Yeah.
reversed like that Starscream. He's like Jetfire colors.
Yeah.
So like the bad guys are the good guys.
Yeah.
It's neat. It's just a neat thing as a random
Right.
Elseworlds thing. But they've made figures based on it too.
That's cool. Yeah, Blur's bad. Yeah.
Robot surgery, yeah. Shattered Glass. All right. All right, folks. I think that's it.
Yep.
We will continue tomorrow. I'm going to be on the Action Elite. I don't know if Sean's coming. It's going to be so I don't know if you want to come
Yeah,
to that.
probably. There's no research for me, so
I don't need research either. So
yeah. I'll see you all. Yeah.
all right, what's going on, Sean? So Sean's got a video up right now of G.I. Joe's compendium. It's friggin' awesome.
Yep.
That video is doing very well, so make sure you guys check that out. What else you got going on?
I'm gonna be doing 2 reviews a day just to get rid of backlog. I've got so much videos now that I want to catch up. The thing is, by the time I post a review, it's like 3 weeks old now. So let me try and speed up things here.
Right.
So I put up like Shutter and I put up like Labyrinth today, and there's more coming. So
Saw Labyrinth.
and I'm gonna go back into some of my collecteds and stuff like that since people seem to love that, and do more videos of that too.
Cool.
Yeah, and yeah, be sure to check out GI Joe Compendium 1.
Yeah, that's like super pumped up, man.
Yeah, it's
You
like
can't,
what the hell? Yeah,
I don't think you could read it. I'm thinking about it. I'm still pondering if I should
you
get
can
it.
read it. It's light. That's a thing, right? Because it's paperback. It's light.
Yeah,
I was reading it on the couch, and like I can rest it on my stomach and not get hurt or anything. Because it's not super heavy or anything. So yeah, it's cool. Someone commented, and I was like, I can read it in bed. If you sit up, you can read it in bed, right? So I don't know, whatever.
Right.
At your own risk. You could see it at a bookstore and see, okay, will this like kill me or whatever? But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Star Wars Marvel purist.
Hey,
I
what's
saw
up?
your Falcon and yeah, I saw your I saw that you saw my Falcon and Winter Soldier, which we have like negative zero negative hype.
For
Here's
what, the
Star
new
Wars
movie
is
or the
yeah, the
show?
movie.
Oh yeah.
There's the link to his channel. Check him out. Um, well, if you want, we can do a little bit of an after show for quickly.
Yep.
Um, I have like zero. So this means we're in the after show. I have like zero hype for this Falcon movie. I didn't even know I didn't know Thunderbolts was a movie. I thought it was a TV show. So I was in the theater for Beetlejuice or something. And it showed Thunderbolts. Like, oh, this is a movie.
I don't know
I
why
thought it
you
was a
didn't know it was a movie. Like,
I thought it was a TV show. I was like, oh, this is a movie. No one's gonna go watch this. That's a waste of money.
you know why you thought that? Because it's all a D-list cast. It's like that Harbor guy who's a TV guy.
Yeah, he's a TV
Julia
guy,
Louis Dreyfus is a TV person.
TV person. Yeah,
What's her face? Pugh is in movies, but she was all over that stupid Hawkeye thing. So
she was in
just seems like
Hawkeye,
TV people. Yeah.
and I like Wyatt Russell.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But he was in the
unfortunately,
TV show. Yeah.
he's in the TV thing. Like I don't understand. No, I'll say this. I'm not going to be. I don't want to be rude about it, but I'll say this. Like it was a bunch of TV characters.
Yeah.
You're trying to transition them to movies. That has almost like never worked. Right. Normally movies
Star
become
Trek, that's
TV
it.
shows.
Yeah.
Well, Star Trek because Star Trek was massive, but
Yeah.
you're taking Falcon and Winter Soldier. You're taking the characters from Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not very many people really like that show. I thought it was a horrendous piece of garbage.
Yeah.
I didn't mind Hawkeye, but I'm not. And I like Florence Pugh as an actress. I really like her in Fighting with My Family, and I actually like her as Black Widow. I really like her, but not enough to see a movie with her in the theater. Like it to me, it would have been like do a miniseries or something. Who else is in there? David Harbour. I did not like him in that Black Widow movie at all.
Yeah.
I didn't like anyone in Black Widow. I thought that was a horrendous piece of garbage. Taskmaster was ruined, so that's hashtag my.
And she's in it. Yeah.
And she's in it. Falcon. I already said I hated that show. That's my worst Marvel show. I would say Falcon and Winter Soldier is worse. Is like, well, I don't know if I'd say it's worse than She-Hulk, but I'll say this: I hate it more than She-Hulk. She-Hulk would be second. But you know why I hate it more than She-Hulk? Because I liked the cast and then they ruined them.
Yeah.
And we both said this. When Falcon appeared in that Winter Soldier, we were like friggin' high five. We're like, yo, I can't believe it. Like Cap and Falcon, this is badass. We were like super pumped. I'm like, yeah, this is it. It's not getting any better than this. And then Anthony Mackie was doing all those interviews and he's like, I love Falcon. I want the kids to dress up as Falcon for Halloween. He goes, I want the wings and all that. And it's like, and now he's the shitty Captain America, because when he was Falcon, he was the best because he was the best Falcon and a great character. Now he's just a shitty Captain America character.
Yeah, we'll see how this movie does. The comics, as we all know, have never really sold that well whenever they do the Falcon Captain America, right? So
Yeah.
it's never been, it's like, oh, but it's in the comics. Yeah, but it has never worked. They've tried to shove this square peg into a round hole for over 10 years and it hasn't worked,
I don't understand what it was in the comics means. This is my number one argument back to people. It's like, okay, so you want electric blue Superman? I would actually think that.
Yeah, you would. You're the only one.
I'm the only one. And I got all my electric blue Superman. I have 3 electric blue Supermans right there. And 1 red one, of course.
Yeah.
But no. But seriously, do you want the mullet?
Right.
Like that was in the comics. So it's like, shut your mouth with this. It was in the comics. Zebra Batman is from the comics. Like I don't I literally read the Rainbow Batman issue where he had to dress in an orange suit, a red suit, a green suit, a blue one. It's like that was in the comics. So you want that in the comics? I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
What you're saying, Sean, is that this thing didn't work in the comics, so they reverted back. It reverted back. Same thing with, and all of the Superman iterations, those were always known to be one-off things in the comics, as in last week. No, I'm serious. Yeah, no, sorry, no, I'm we don't know each other. We've only just recently met, but like I hate this in the comics thing. I always push back on that. It's in the comics. What are you talking about? It's in the comics. Everything's in the comics. Everything that's ever happened has been in comics somewhere. Like, is it what people consider the normal thing? This dates back to the infamous Superman Returns comic book panel where that guy in the audience is like, why did you change Superman's costume? And then Bryan Singer says, from what? And he's like, from like the normal. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, well, the S is smaller. It's burgundy. The blue is weird. It's like he
listed all these things.
This guy listed the whole thing, man. I'm telling you, he was badass. And he's like, this is shit. And he's like, well, the costume's always been different. What are you talking about? What do you mean it's always been different? So the costume that you're presenting us with is which version? It's always been different. So when has it been this? It's never been this. Remember in that garbage Man and Lois, I know it's called Superman and Lois, but really it's the real name is Man and Lois. In Man and Lois, that first episode where you had the Max Fleischer costume, you're like, okay, I would not call that costume the regular Superman costume to me. That is not the regular Superman costume. However, that was in a thing that was beloved, right? So, and it's like that. And the next day, buddy, Twitter exploding. Holy shit, Superman and Lois, I can't believe it. And then the next episode, it's a trash costume. You're like, what happened? It's like, what happened? And then, what's his name? Kingdom Come guy, Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh came out, and on that Crisis, CW Crisis, he wore the Kingdom Come costume the next day. Holy shit, Kingdom Come. And then he was in like one episode, and you didn't see him again. You're like, what are you guys doing? People want this. They want the real costume. Yeah. As in comics last week, what do you say? Yeah, 100%. Can you honor the source? Yeah, you can honor the source material close as possible, or lift it up, or rare occasions. Right. Yeah. I want it to be the regular Superman costume. And if you pretend you don't know what I mean, then you can F yourself. It's like, I want the Christopher Reeve costume. Well, that's Christopher Reeve. No, Christopher Reeve wore the Superman costume. It's become known as the Christopher Reeve costume because all the other costumes suck.
Right.
So now they say the Christopher Reeve costume. No, Christopher Reeve wore the normal Superman costume. Anyways, but yeah, so there's that. That's going to be, I mean, we're going to go see that, but oh God. And like, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Thunderbolts. Oh God. Like, I mean, that is going to bomb big time. And that might not even be so bad, but it's just going to bomb because no one cares.
You can see it bombing. Well, I think no one cares for the same reason I don't care. I don't care about any of those characters. Because the problem is, and then people always say, well, they're unknown. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like, it's nothing like Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy had a great marketing gimmick in that no one knew anything about these characters. This is everyone's introduction to them. This is the best foot forward. So what they did was they had a trailer that had fun old-timey music, like old-time pop music that now everyone has copied in all of their marketing. And they had these fun guys, and it's like, oh, they look like A-Team in space. And then when you watch the movie, they followed through with this, with a fun adventure, with happy-go-lucky like adventurers that you want to follow, and they're equipping and stuff, and you're into it. That's awesome. This Thunderbolts, we've already been introduced to these characters, and they all suck. They suck in sucky shows and movies. I don't care about Red Guardian. I don't care about Florence Pugh or whatever her name is. Her character. I know you do, but like I don't care about that character.
Black Widow.
She was awful in that Hawkeye thing. I never liked her in that stupid Black Widow thing either. Taskmaster can't even speak and isn't the character anyways. Ghost isn't the character. and go sucked in that sucky movie that everyone thinks sucks anyways, Ant-Man 2. So why are they all in one thing? Like
No,
you got
that's
the
the problem.
crappiest characters and the crappiest shows and movies in one movie. It's like, why would you do that?
No,
It's like,
that's why.
what is that?
That's why I thought it was a TV show. All you did was take all the crappy characters and put them
Yeah.
in one thing. You're like, that's not going to make anything
That's
good.
weird. Yeah.
That's so weird. I gotta. I really loved X-Men '97. I'll show you, buddy. You can. It's like every X-Men '97 thing. I don't have Wolverine and Rogue, and I don't have Storm and Executioner, but I can get them anytime. But almost everyone else is there. So there's my X-Men '97. But yeah, no, this is the best. I love this. Like let's look at the roster here. Well, I like Florence Pugh as an actress, and I did like Yelena.
Yeah.
But I did not like the Black Widow movie at all. I didn't mind the Hawkeye TV series, but her part was the weakest part of that TV series, and the last episode of that TV series was ass.
Yeah.
I like Sebastian Stan, the actor. I think Bucky is okay. He's in the second best Marvel movie, which is Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
But
how is he a congressman? What did that happen in a show I didn't watch? Like I didn't watch the Skrull show, Secret.
Oh, I didn't finish that. Oh, I forgot about that show. I didn't finish it. I gotta finish that.
But
okay,
yeah,
so
he's a congressman now. Why would that even be? He's a known murderer. But anyway, yeah.
So that's crazy. David Harbour sucks. Alexi absolutely sucked in that movie.
He's like, David Harbour sucks. Go school.
Wyatt Russell is the best. Look how awesome he looks right there. He looks great. Yeah. And I love John Walker. That was the only good part in that entire Garbage Fest show.
Yeah.
And they killed Battlestar. Battlestar. Yeah. They killed Battlestar. Now I know he died in the comics too, but you killed Battlestar, so I don't understand. You could have had those two guys team up and do stuff.
Yeah.
Wyatt Russell's the best, and John Walker's the best. Olga Kurylenko is awesome when she's in the Hitman and not wearing any clothing. But I absolutely despise this Taskmaster character. That's one of the worst adaptations in the history of anything. Sentry garbage. This guy is like, this is not this, like, look, this is terrible, like terrible casting. Who's this? Oh yeah, she sucks. I don't even know who these people are. Like, sucks. She sucks. Well, she's okay in Seinfeld, but like, I don't care about this character. Rachel Weisz are going to be in there. Lawrence Fishburne. And I have to say that the actor who plays, what's the fake first Captain America?
The fake first Captain. Oh, Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
That actor, he's a great actor. Yeah. Too bad they gave him the role in the worst ever trash character of all time. The entire Isaiah thing pisses me right the hell off, and I could just be completely out. Because you start backtracking this stuff. Oh, this is the first guy. It's like, yeah, look, no one likes that. It didn't work for Doctor Who. It doesn't in the history of the universe, it's never worked. No one has ever liked it.
It's just more of a struggle narrative. It's like, God damn, is that what you think of your African American brothers? Is that really what you think? Because every single time you write like Black Americans, they're like downtrodden and being victimized by America. It's like, is that what you really think about all of that? It's like, maybe you're showing your ass. Maybe
that's a good point, Sean. Yeah, how come they're always trash characters?
Yeah.
Why don't you, right? How come they're always trash characters?
Think of them as people. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's going to be controversial, but it's the evidence is right in front of us.
That's right. They always make them trash characters. Everyone keeps saying representation, but I want representation of awesome characters. I don't want representation of shit characters.
It's not like a good, like you talk to people and work with them all the time. They're not these guys.
Like, you know what? Like so remember when Lando Calrissian was representation, yeah, but the guy's the greatest character ever. Awesome. I literally that was my favorite character in Empire Strikes Back as a kid. I was like, well, this guy's the best. First of all, he owns Cloud City, which is the best location. Yeah, he has guys that he's like bossing around. He's wearing capes. He obviously gets all the ladies because he's super smooth talking. And Billy D. Williams is top 5 coolest guys of all time. So I'm seeing this Empire Strikes Back. It's like, okay, this Lando guys, I have the most Lando figures. I got the 3 Lando books. I'm walking out saying this Lando guy is the greatest character of all time. And then it's like, well, there you go. It's like, and then it's like, oh, let's show you these other characters. Yeah, but this character sucks.
Yeah.
And actually, here's another thing. Finn. That was the only character that wasn't a copy of a G1. Transformers in my head. He's the only.
The original trilogy guy.
He wasn't Finn was the only guy who's not a copy of an original trilogy character.
Yeah.
And what did they do to that character? Garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Destroyed that
and
character.
John Boyega called them out when
he called them out on it.
Yeah.
He did call them out, and then they had then they won. Oh, fucking representation! Oh. What are you talking about? You had one original character, and he turned into shit. I thought maybe they'll do something with this guy. I like the idea that there's a stormtrooper. He's a former guy, so he's got inside information. And he can fight, and then he fights Phasma. Is that the lady?
What should have happened in the
what the hell was that?
Phasma gets a task force to go after rogue stormtroopers, and one of them is Finn, and tries to dogs him for the whole thing, and then they have a showdown.
Showdown.
She just turns up and dies.
And then she just dies. I wish I had let Sarah. Oh, you're talking about X-Men 97. Yeah, I mean, I knew they were going to do that. It's like Dark Phoenix. No, the Inferno is like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, Inferno was like pretty long. It's like they do Inferno in like 30 minutes or something. Look up Sebastian Stan. Oh, I know he does look like Luke. Yeah, I've seen that. Red Guardian is a juggling. Yeah, he's garbage. He's garbage. Yeah, he's terrible. I prefer Viper, Madam. We have Hydra. Yeah. Well, they're gonna fight the Serpent Society. I think. Is it the Serpent Society?
No, now they're fighting the leader. It's all over the place. I don't know who the hell's
No, I watched Star Wars' video on it. I think he had said it was the first little bit is Serpent Society, and then it goes into something else.
The leader.
All right, Joe Dog, take it easy, buddy. Yeah. I like Finn. They screwed him up. Oh, they screwed him immediately. Yeah. Right? So they represented look at this beautiful representation of trash. Mm-hmm. I liked Falcon, man. Okay. Falcon and Winter Soldier, the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
When you had those two, remember there's the 2 factions. You had US Agent and Battlestar, and then you had Falcon and Winter Soldier. Mm-hmm. And they had to go after that one. There's that big huge truck, like a big convoy of guys.
Right. Yeah.
And then John Walker's like, "Oh, I gotta take care of the fucking business, right?" And then Falcon's like, "Okay, we're gonna go." And then the two they faced off against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "This is it, man." Mm-hmm. Because those are the Captain America, Mark Grunwald, those are the Captain America comics. I was like, that was the hashtag my Captain America. I'm like, this is fucking crazy right now. I can't believe this is happening.
Right.
And then a second episode was like, yep, this is pretty good. And then third episode, as soon as that woman, that flag smasher, whoosh, and you're like, it's this loser. I'm like, that's who this villain is. And I thought, oh my God, why is this happening? And then she's like, "Oh, I want free housing or something." What are you talking about?
Yeah, they cut their own script for like a whole bunch of reasons, and the thing is, it never made sense. And now you're sympathizing with a murderer, and at the end,
but I'm not sympathizing
with her because was it Agent 13 or whatever her name was,
and they turned her bad.
They turned her bad, and then she's like Falcon's friend, and Falcon doesn't. She gets shot, and Falcon doesn't care. But like, the flag smasher woman, she gets injured, and he picks her up or whatever, and like walks her over to safety. It's like, but she's a murderer, and they showed this. Like, what's happening here? We're supposed to sympathize with the big proletariat or whatever. And,
You're making this is the bad guy. Who wants to cheer against her?
Is that her? Oh yeah, Emily Van Camp. Yeah,
that's her. Canadian girl. We support our Canadian ladies here. Yeah. They turn this chick into the villain. I'm like, are you effing out of your minds, guys? Like, what are you doing?
Choose a villain, yeah. She's not a terrorist. She's a freedom fighter or something.
Yeah,
The whole
whatever.
blip angle was so stupid because I don't even understand how that happened. And like people moved into houses. I know, but like half the world is gone. There's got to be plenty other houses. Like I don't what's happening.
Yeah,
Um,
look at, oh my God, Sean.
it was this chick.
How, okay, on a level of 1 to 10, 10 being the most disappointed,
Mhm.
how disappointed were you when they removed that mask? I'm
I
gonna
know, but
say 75. I was like,
yeah.
no, this is the flag smash.
But also as Star Wars Marvel purists had said before, it's like they've just really diluted and ruined the whole super soldier formula lore. It's like who has it? I thought there was just one, and as everybody has the damn soldier
Soldier
serum.
for, yeah.
Like she was like strong and stuff. It didn't make sense.
Yeah,
Also, this actress, she was in a ton of stuff. She
she
had her run.
sucks.
She's awful. She can't emote. It's like this face is happy. It's sad. It's angry. It's the same ass face. It's like there's no other emotion this woman can portray.
No, no, I'll tell you something. Yeah, this actress, yeah, she was also in Solo, Han Solo movie or whatever. And Enfist Nest, right?
Yeah.
That's the, okay. Look, the Solo movie's poopy, but yo, I saw Enfist Nest. I was like, oh hell yeah. It's like a biker guys. I was like, yeah, this is fuck. I love the speeder bikes from childhood. They just caught my
Mhm.
imagination. I
Yeah.
bought the Enfys Nest toy. I bought the
Mhm.
Close Your Ears. I bought the Funko Pop of it.
No
I
god.
loved Enfys Nest. So I'm sitting there in the theater. I was like, okay, this movie's poo, but these biker guys are pretty badass. And then she removed her helmet. I was like, no. I'm like, what are you doing to me? It's like, you're killing me right now. It's like, why is it this loser again? I was like, she keeps popping up. Every time I now have this fear of every time someone removes a helmet, her face is going to be, it's like Red Guardian. It's her.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars, such trash. Yeah, to make Isaiah Bradley seem cool. Basically indicate that he was more bad as than Cap. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, it's never been. Yeah, that's crap. Same ginger chick from Solo. You're right. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
terrible. It's the same face.
She's
If I
phenomenal
cropped
as
her
well.
face, you'd be like,
Yeah.
"What movie is this from?" She looks the same
Yeah.
every time. So they make Isaiah Bradley fucked up in Winter Soldier, rip off his arm, retroactively cut Caps because he barely beat Winter Soldier. Yeah. Oh, that's a thing of mine. You hit upon something that I've talked about in the past. That's a nerd thing. That's the if Goku can beat Vegeta and Vegeta can beat, I don't know, whoever, then Goku can beat that person. But this is a Star Wars. This is specifically Star Wars and a little bit Marvel. They can't figure that stuff out. What was the one, Sean? Acolyte. There's like a massive Star Wars lightsaber fight, and I was like, wait, that guy can't beat this guy, and then he beats him. Like, no, that can't happen because that guy, like that woman with the main woman, Olana. No, what's her name? The twin lady, the bad twin lady.
Osha,
Osha. No.
the bad one is someone else. I can't
No,
remember.
Osha's the other
Bad Osha. Anyway.
bad Osha. But Osha, when bad
No.
Osha fights Matrix lady, Carrie Ann, to me she's from Models Inc. I don't know if you ever has anyone out there watched Models Incorporated? I used to watch that show. It was great, and that was where I first saw her. Models Inc. When she beat her up.
Mm-hmm.
Then the young one, X-23 was fighting bad Osha and surviving and doing good and getting shots in. That would mean that the Padawan X-23 can beat Trinity, right? Because she was holding her own, and and then somebody had said to me, "Oh, you're paying either that you're paying too much attention or some random crowd." I'm like, what do you mean I'm paying attention? Like, I can't not think of like, if Batman can beat up Robin and then Robin can beat up Riddler, then Batman can beat up Riddler. If Riddler can beat up Batman, then you've messed that up. Like, You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't pay attention. I hate that. That's details that really that really irk me. No physical alterations like Cap just magically are super. I know, yeah, they're just super soldiers. Her face gives you nightmare. No, I got nothing a problem with her face at all. I got nothing. I have no problem with this person, this actress. The problem is that Flag Smasher. Look at this guy. Like, look at what they did on this. You know, someone did this picture. So how did that get translated to this? Like, if they would have, let's say, if they race swapped Flag Smasher, I don't think that would have really bothered too many people, right? Because, but he needs to be a big badass guy because okay, let me explain this to everybody. Comic books are action. This is a shocker. Falcon, Captain America, X-Men, right? Superman. It's a call to action. You sat down, you're like, okay, you're starting the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show. Now you've got 4 guys because you have Battlestar, you have US Agent, and you have Falcon and Winter Soldier. We've already seen the Winter Soldier literally kick the shit out of everybody. Like, he's badass. Like, he's in the 2 Captain America movies are the 2 best Marvel movies. And Winter Soldier, I mean, that guy was badass. So, and Falcon was already one of these specialized, units or whatever, these rescue unit guys. So he's supposed to be really good. Plus, he has Cap's shield now, so he should be. Oh no, he didn't have it in that one. The other guy had it. U.S. Agent had it. So now you have, and we know that John Walker, was good because he was chosen to take on Captain America's mantle. And Battlestar, if he's choosing him as his partner, then he's good. So now you have 4 super beefed up guys to fight this woman.
Right.
So how is that exciting? Forget about races. Oh, the race, the gender. Forget the gender. Forget the race. Forget all of it. How is that an exciting premise? Period. Right. Just how is that exciting? Yeah. It's not exciting.
Yeah.
They should have got Jack Reacher to play Flag Smasher, and then you're like, oh shit, like this guy's pretty badass. Like, I don't know how they're gonna like this. This guy's a brick wall. Like, how are they gonna beat this guy? Right? It's supposed to be a call to action. Like, when you were a kid, you saw Darth Vader, like, holy shit. You're like, I don't think Darth Vader can lose. And then Obi-Wan fought him and he just got his ass kicked. You're like, oh man, they're like, Darth Vader can't lose.
Yeah.
And he couldn't, and he won in the second movie. Then in the second movie, you thought, well, maybe he'll do something in this one. Mm-hmm. And then nope, Luke got his ass kicked. You're like, he just got his ass kicked. Okay, this is crazy. Like, there's no way. Right. Darth Vader cannot be beaten. Then in that third movie, you have Darth Vader and the Emperor. You're like, oh, this is impossible. But no, you can't win. It's just they're dead. And then they are dead. They're literally dying. They're literally dying. Mm-hmm. The guy's like, your friends are fucking toast, buddy. It's like, you had your big plans. You made your big stupid plans. I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Your friends on that forest moon are toast. Those little bears aren't going to do shit. He's like, he goes, the bears were beating up my shitty character, my shitty guys. I got the crack troops where he goes, I've got a legion. What does he say? He's like, I got a legion of my crack troops. It's like the guys, the little bears were fighting these guys. Those are the shitty guys. That's the new recruits. It's like the real guys are over there. And then it's like, you're like, holy shit. And that builds suspense and action. So then when there's an action scene, and then Luke, chops the arm off, you're like, oh, he got him. And then you're like, yeah, that's good. So we need to stop pretending that there's an intellectual thought process. Well, we got to have representation. What are you talking about? Is it a cool, like, you walked out of Return of the Jedi and you're like, holy shit, that was crazy. Mm-hmm. You walked out of Empire Strikes Back, you're like, I can't believe this is what the hell happened. These guys just got their asses kicked. This can't happen. Yeah. You walked out of that. Or we didn't watch this in the theater, but you finished the Falcon and Soldier show, and you're like, that sucked.
Yeah.
You're just like, that was boring. Yeah. It wasn't exciting. And then John Walker was the only guy who knew he was in an action movie. He's like, shouldn't we beat this woman up? No, we can't beat her up. Why not? She's like a murderer, and she has powers, and she just literally right now killed my friend. By the way, my friend was black.
Yeah.
She just killed him. Should we be concerned? Remember, okay, it's important.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. She's blowing up stuff and she's a terrorist.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
One of Feige's beautiful life messages that he talked about. So
yeah, and then at the end, there's a speech about you need to do better.
That's so bad.
I don't understand.
And he's acting like a teenager that doesn't understand things, yelling at their parents, right? It's like, yeah.
What did it, couldn't care less as the characters being race meant. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about it when Two-Face was Billy D. Williams because I just thought Billy D. Williams was cool. So I wasn't really too upset over it. I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
It would have been interesting to have as Two-Face. Like Two-Face really wouldn't have mattered at all to me at that point. Like you just would have been like, wow, it's Two-Face. You know, if he had actually had the proper, you know, would he have had the mustache? He would have had to, I think you would have had to lose the mustache. That would have been too weird. They're gonna Red Hulk will be trash, of course. Yeah, great points. Yeah, Return of the Jedi has BS hate. Yeah, I know it's a lie. Look, I don't know how old you are, purist, but Sean and I saw that in the theater, not together, but we walked out of the theater, and then the next day, I don't know when I don't know. The next time we went to school, everybody was talking about how bloody awesome was. There was no one sitting there saying, you know what? I didn't feel that the threat was big enough in this one. I felt that it was repetitive because of the Death Star. What are you talking about? Everyone walked out of that theater. It was like super applause. We walked out. Everybody's like, "Holy shit!" I came out.
No, we just took for granted it was awesome. Yeah, no, we play and everyone had the toys and stuff and all that. And I remember in grade 1, I think, our teacher did the book and record set, so she went through the book and read it with us.
Awesome.
And it was cool. And some other teacher came in, I remember, and they got to the part in the book and record set. They have a page with the baby Ewok, and then the one teacher that walked in to get something, I don't know, she was like, "Oh, did you see that?" Like to the other teachers, like, "Oh yeah, I did." Like they're all into it, you know, adults, kids, everyone was into Return of the Jedi. It was awesome.
Yeah, Cisco and Ebert loved it too. It's like,
yeah.
I felt like Return of the Jedi got so. As a kid, I thought this is crazy. As a kid, here's a crazy thought to think about this. As a kid, Return of the Jedi was my number 1. Number 2 was Star Wars. Number 3 was Empire. And I remember thinking Empire was like, it felt a bit slow. And I think that's because the middle has all of the, like the beginning has that big action. Yeah. And then the middle parts, you felt like as a kid, you're like, oh, okay, he's training. You know what I mean? You didn't understand it as much as you do when you got a little bit older and rewatched it again. So when you know, like, but Return of the Jedi had like no dull spots for me. I was like, now obviously, you know, Empire is the best, but they're all equally good. They're all 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Fake Ewok haters, everyone. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Yeah, fake fan Ewok haters. I know they are fake fans. I loved Ewoks. I want an Ewok right now for a pet. And if you piss me off, I'll send my Ewok. Listen, watch Caravan of Courage, and when those guys remember that beefed up guy with the armor? He had like the little, that guy's the fucking best, man.
The axe guy or whatever.
The axe dude.
Yeah. The comic is cool, man. You should.
I gotta read. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah. The new comic just came out.
Where's that beefed up guy? There's like a stronger Ewok. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. No, hold on. Hey, that's fake. Oh, that's fake, right? Yeah, that's fake.
That's fake. Yeah, they didn't release that. Yeah.
That's not on Blu-ray, you lying piece of shit. It's like,
no.
Oh yeah, here he is. This
guy.
This guy's the friggin' best, man.
But he dies, right?
I think he does die. He dies. Yeah, he dies.
Yeah, the Gorax or whatever. Yeah.
Sindel.
Sindel,
yeah. She's cute. she's cute. Listen, Caravan of Courage they went. It was D&D, man. They went. I was like, this is awesome. They went and picked up. They went and picked up guys, and they went on a mission. I was like, this is awesome. What the hell's going on here? Oh, it's Ewoks. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I'll tell you, Caravan of Courage. Well, obviously, I actually do legitimately think it's good.
Yeah,
but it is 1,000,000,000% better than any Disney Star Wars thing could ever be.
Oh yeah, it's the action adventures there. It's like it's an untouched time, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so Ewoks, man. Yeah, Ewoks. And the other one, the other Battle for Endor is
That's
crazy.
Cool too, man. Wilford Brimley fighting that guy with his cane or whatever.
Like, look at this. Look at these bastards,
cool,
man.
Yeah. A lot of them look like some of the guards from the skiff in Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
But, yeah.
I mean, this
power. Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna do. Okay. You know what? F it. We're doing an Ewok stream with the two movies. We're gonna talk about both movies. Let's put that in.
I could talk about the cartoons too.
Okay, I'd have to rewatch the cartoons. So
it's funny. The last cartoon, they're all on D+. The last cartoon, the last episode, the Empire actually goes to Endor for the first time. So it's before Return of the Jedi.
So let me see. It's on D+. So it's 26. It's 2 seasons.
Yeah, it's
right?
2 seasons. Yeah.
They're shorter though, aren't they? Aren't they really short?
Well,
or
they're 22 minutes.
Oh, 22 minutes. So. Yeah, so they're shorter ones. Yeah.
Well,
okay, let me maybe we'll do a 2-part thing: the live action movies and then the cartoon or something.
It's cool. It's and some of that stuff is in this comic, right? So it's pretty neat.
I'm gonna read that comic. I have it. Is it
it's
on?
Neat. It's like it's better than I thought it was gonna be. And the Ewoks are drawn screen accurate. They're not like cutesy or anything.
Oh wait, that's the old comic. Hold on.
That's the old comic, man. That's the cartoon one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It was called. It's this one.
It's I think it's
This is it. This is it.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
See, it's drawn like that. So.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I didn't buy the physical one, but yeah, I looked. I have the digital version of it.
It's right after Return of the Jedi, so yeah.
Yeah, so here's these guys.
This guy's like, so that's the main bad guy of the new publishing initiative they have now. That takes place right after Return of the Jedi. So there's actual comics, which I'm getting them all, but Luke's in it and everything. They've abandoned High Republic. There's still that's going to continue until about March of next year, but now they're going forward with this. Everything's taking place right after Return of the Jedi.
I see.
So here's Endor right after. So here's
Zuckuss
this guy gets all these different guys to go get a weapons cache that he promised that main bad guy that he knows about on Endor. So and there's the Dulocs.
And the Dulocs, man, yeah, this is so badass. Yeah.
And they look cool, man.
They look good. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. It looks pretty damn good. It looks good. I saw you reviewed it too, I believe.
Yeah, I haven't reviewed it yet on my channel.
I thought you reviewed it, or did okay.
Yeah.
Do you wash your? I have 2 Transformer shirts. Oh, you're talking about Sean?
My shirt. I wash it every week. So yeah.
Like, yeah, we do laundry, and I don't know what you're talking. Oh, for sure, yeah. If you want to come on and talk, if you want to come on and talk Ewoks, I'll send you the link, buddy.
Ewoks are cool, man.
You can come talk Ewoks. We can set something up.
I'll pop out my childhood Ewoks.
Are you on Twitter or anything? I go. By the way, if you're on Twitter or something, I go on Twitter and post my streams and I leave. I don't read shit. I don't read anything. This is why I don't know things. Like people will say, "Oh, did you know this?" Like, no, I didn't know. I don't care. I don't know how old you are. Sean and I are 47, and we're like done. we don't care. I don't care about anything. I don't even get outraged. I watched the Acolyte. It was shit. I reviewed it. Then I moved on with my life. I'm all Sean. I also don't.
I have all the Star Wars stuff I want, so I don't really.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care either. Yeah. I watched Ahsoka too. I watched like 5 or 6 episodes of Ahsoka, and then I just stopped because I had to stop watching it.
Yeah.
What was the other one I watched? Oh, I watched Obi-Wan, which was not really great either, though. And the Riva character, absolutely, absolutely cried. And I think Sean and I secretly love Riva because it's the most outrageous character. It's like she can survive several lightsaber attacks. Her action figure is just a black woman's head on like a Darth Vader body. You're like, what the hell is?
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
Couldn't they give her makeup or something? Like, I don't know.
Make her
like,
look cool.
Make her look cool. It's a generic woman. I'm like, I got nothing. Dude, why didn't they give her some cool tattoos on her face or something? Like, it's so stupid. It's literally. I showed my wife. It was like, look what Sean bought me. Sean bought me a Riva figure. I'm so happy with it. I love it. You're 44. Okay, so you're good. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite figures. And I'm like, look, it's literally a black woman's head. It's like they didn't even try.
Like, you didn't try to make it look Star Wars, your futuristic.
Give her like some kind of something around her eye or something.
Yeah, like a paint, like a war paint.
Maybe a war paint. How about this? War paint on her eye. Give her a bionic eye.
Yeah,
and maybe the eye can scan. Like, yeah, dude, they didn't even try. And say what you want. What's the X-23? I don't remember the character's name. Okay, it's X-23, but she had makeup on.
Yeah,
right? Like,
she did things. Yeah,
I'm not saying Acolyte was a trash show, but you looked at it, you're like, okay, that was a neat character because she looked like she had orange makeup or something, right? Orange and white. I'm like, okay, they tried, and that what was the character's name? I don't know. Acolyte.
Jackie. Was that her name?
Jackie, that's it. Yes. Oh, good job, Sean. You're a fucking good job, man.
See, how the hell I remember.
See, look, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's a bullshit. I'm not saying it's good. And don't clip this video and say, "Oh, J-Man said this was good." I'm just saying they attempted to do something to say, like, okay, she has little spiky heads and she has orange eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Look, Riva. Look at this is outrageous.
even
I'm making this.
Like it's. There's nothing on. There's no lights or anything cool.
I'm making this my wallpaper. I'm gonna make this is. I'm not making fun of this actress at all. I'm not making fun of anything. Don't clip that shit either. I'm just saying, try just do something. Maybe give her a mohawk then, or give her a mohawk. I'm telling you, bionic eye with like tattooing around or something. Because look. When we saw this, okay, look, I don't care. So I love Phantom Menace. Sorry, it is what it is. When this guy revealed when he was in the hood, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this guy's good. Then when he pulls it back, you're like, oh fuck, yeah, here you go. He looked cool to me. Even when when we first saw those movies, we thought they were bullshit. But nobody walked out of that movie and said Darth Maul looked garbage.
They
walked out of it.
No, they knew he looked cool because that was the
packaging
of all of the figures and stuff, and most of the merchandise and the color scheme adopted this red and black.
Yeah,
of episode 1. So yeah.
No, you're supposed to take Riva serious, but it's like I just be like, but you're not anybody. I'm one of the Sith people. No, you're not. You're just like a generic person walking around. Like, I don't understand. Even the other guy, what was that show? What's the show called? Obi-Wan. No, that's not what it was called. It's called Kenobi TV show. So who's the other guys? Hold on, there's other guys in there.
There's the guy that got stabbed. Oh no.
Are they called Sith or they're not?
It's
called
like
Sith?
fourth brother, fifth brother, all this bull crap.
Yeah, brothers. Yeah. But what are they called? They're not called Sith, are they?
No, they were Inquisitors. No.
Inquisitors. That's it. Inquisitors. Yeah, here you go. See, look. Okay, he's got lights.
Neat. Yeah,
he's got lights.
Got a thing on his head, and
he's got a thingy here. Like he's got ridge. He's got ridges. He has ridges on his head. He has like ridged head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's got texturing here. Then this guy, it's a Japanese guy or something, but like he's got like a Raiden hat, but like it's a mechanical Raiden hat.
Yeah.
Because that's all they can think of for Asian characters.
Yeah.
But he's got armor, right? And see, look at the toy. Like that's decent. Like
That's
armor.
neat. Yeah.
Armor, right? Like he's even that doesn't look. It's not. It's like half decent. Look at this guy looks cool. This looks really neat. Okay, you got he's a pretty cool guy. Like look, it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go Riva, and you're like, it's nothing. I don't understand. They did like it's just Black Lady. I don't understand. Like, look at the toy. It's look at this face. It's terrible.
Yeah. Is that the Black Series?
That's the Black Series toy.
Yeah.
Her outfit is decent in this version, but Sean, it looked very flat in the real show.
No, that's not how that armor looked. That is not that toy. That
is not that toy.
They just try to make it more angular and more like more angles and stuff, and it's shinier. It's like that other thing's matted, right? It's
I don't like that matted thing. Yeah, this isn't. But her head is terrible. Like, give her a mohawk or something.
It's just a normal person. Yeah, no.
What was that one that everyone thought was going to be good? Ara Singh? Is that somebody?
Ara Singh was. They were trying to hype her up after.
But this looks cool.
Yeah, right? She's neat. She was in Clone Wars a lot. Yeah.
Like, look, you can she has this big monk ponytail thing, and the orange is kind of cool. You can cosplay. Like that's a cosplay player.
Yeah, she's going to be the next big bounty hunter or whatever. But Cat Bane's pretty cool too.
Yes, but look, it's a like that looks like a Star Wars person. What's the other guy? Yeah, Cad Bane. Yeah, this guy.
But he was more of a cartoon character first, and then they made him into live action.
But yeah, he's like a cowboy guy. It fits in with Star Wars, like one of these cowboy, Dark Sun looking guys or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, someone can, like it looks like a Star Wars guy. Dirge.
From the cartoon.
Oh, this guy looks pretty cool.
He was in the Tartovsky cartoon. Yeah. I remember.
Wow, this guy looks crazy.
They were like real looking from the public comics. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's a toy of him. Wow, that looks crazy. Clone Wars. Is this This is the cartoon, right? Yeah, that guy's crazy.
No, like he first turned. Well, I don't know. Star Wars Marvel purist probably knows better if he was in the Republic comics first or not. But like I saw him first in the Tartovsky cartoon, which was before the Clone. It was called Clone Wars, but it was cell.
Oh, I have that. That's like the more cell animated. That's the cell animation.
Yeah. That was the ones they played on MTV, and we didn't have MTV here, so they just played them on YTV, right?
Yeah, what is that
like
called?
3 minutes or something.
You know what? Purist tried to tell me this once on one of his streams. I was just like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Anytime someone starts talking, I'll just play this one.
I don't know, Sheldon. Are you Star Wars?
Look, I love Star Wars. I have like lots of the books, but it's the real Star Wars. And I'm not saying that this isn't real Star Wars. Once you start getting into kyber crystals, like I don't know what you're talking about. Is it a lightsaber? Like it makes lightsabers. It's like, okay, sure. I don't know any of this stuff. That's why when I was watching Acolyte, people kept saying, oh, this is going against lore. I don't know what the lore is. I could just tell you that the show's boring. I don't care. Like, and I think I liked something, and people said it was wrong. I can't remember what it was now. I think I liked something that was wrong, and I thought it was. I don't remember now. But anyways, I don't know any of this crap. And for me, I'm my Superman guy, right? It's like I'm okay if it's entertaining, but if it's not entertaining and it breaks lore, then we have a massive problem, because then the Star Wars fans are pissed off, and generic audience like me is pissed off. I'm way better than a generic audience member. I'm not but like some of this stuff, it's like there's a lot going on. Like I liked the first 2 Mandalorians. That's it. So I don't know if there's something wrong in Mandalorian that wasn't supposed to happen. But anyways, guys, we're going to end it off there. I'll let you know, Purist, about Ewoks thing. We're we're booked up for a bit, but we'll figure something out. My phone's going crazy. Okay, I read the Marvel comics, the actual Marvel. Yeah, I've got them all digital. I have them all digital, and Sean's read them all, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish them off.
EU books. I have the Bounty Hunter trilogy. I have Tales of I have all the Tales of the somethings. So Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales of the Jabba's Palace, Tales of the whatever. I have the first what's the X-Wing? Is it Rogue Squadron? Is that something?
Rogue Squadron, yeah.
Is that a book?
Yeah, it's a book series.
Okay, I have book one of that.
Wedge Antilles and all those guys. Yeah.
Wedge, yep. I have book one of that. I have they're over there. I won't be able to see them from here. I think that's it. Anything Bounty Hunters I like. So anything Boba Fett, or the real Boba Fett, not the fake one. And by fake one, I mean whatever that book of Boba Fett was, which is super disappointing. And I really like Ming-Na Wen as an actress. I think she's really cool, and she's just there to be there. And then I do like Tamora Morrison.
Yeah,
but he's too chubby, and he should just have the mask on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Why are you taking the mask off? Like, fuck that. Like, remember when he didn't take the mask off, and then someone says, "Oh, he's not technically Mandalorian, so he could take it off." I'm like, that sounds like it's bullshit. Like, doesn't that sound like it's a bunch of that sounds like that's a lie. I'm like, I thought he was one of those Mandalorian guys. Oh no, he's not. I'm like, well, then why is he a thing?
That was under George Lucas. So
yeah. Well, George, you effed yourself up there, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, people, we're done. We're done. It was fun to get some of this out in the open, just to bitch about it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go watch the Penguin again or something.
Oh, big guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch something like interesting for once. Maybe I'll watch. What should I watch right now? I don't know. I'll think about something. Maybe I'll watch more Transformers. All right, guys. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thanks to the Legionnaires. Thanks for joining us for all this Transformer stuff, and then like 40 minutes of like extra nonsense at the end. But we appreciate you. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.